Step right in, don't be shy. Kathleen's here and you're gonna die. But don't you worry, there's no real harm. Death's reversible, it's part of the charm. Skeleton greeters rattling at the door. Zombies doing jazz hands across the floor. Laugh a little, scream, laugh a little, scream a lot. Join my army, give it a shot. You don't need breath, you don't need fear. Just let your soul park right here. I promise you'll have so much fun once your heart stops and then starts again. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Come play the necromantic way. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Get killed for free, resurrect today. Sign your corpse at the sound of the tone. Kathleen welcomes you to the Bone Zone. Spin the wheel of how did I die? Was it poison blades or a ghoul nearby? Win fabulous prizes, a ribcage hat, a femur flute, a dancing undead. Don't you love the spooky thrill? You can volunteer or I can kill. Either way, it's all the same. You'll rise again, improved by pain. Don't fear the dark, don't fear your doom. I'll tuck you snug in your tomb, then snap your back. New bone, new tone, ready to serve in my cobblestone throne. Welcome to the Bone Zone, where dying's just the entry fee. Welcome to the Bone Zone, where skeletons dance professionally. Just sign your spine on the mercy loan. Kathleen welcomes you to the Bone Zone. Oh, darling, come closer. Yes, there. See this scythe? It's purely for flair. Necromancers don't kill. We pre-adjust. A bit of death, a bit of trust. You'll be fine. Probably, maybe. Okay. No, but it's reversible. Probably. Rise, rise, join my undead prize. March, 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 till your joints go starch. Serve in eternal bone reserve. When calls, obey the tone. Come on down to the Bone Zone. Welcome to the Bone Zone. You'll laugh, you'll scream, you'll moan. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Your corpse has never felt this at home. Once you're dead, you'll never be alone. Kathleen claims you in the Bone Zone. One little death, then you're good as new. If you survive, take home a skull or two. Thanks for visiting, scream again soon. The Bone Zone's open under every moon.
Alright guys, good morning, good morning. It is actually afternoon. I was mad late today. I was setting some stupid shit up for you guys today. We got a couple AI videos to get into. Got some stupid shit to watch, some Asmongold, a couple songs, some political shit. Let's get into it, really. Let's see. Fuck is this? There we go. That's not what I want. Where's it at? There we go. Good morning. How's it going? Let's get right into the watch later. Yeah, I had some trouble getting my model up and running this morning. I had to make some adjustments to it. Nothing major, just Had to had pretty much just like reset it up. All right. Put you up here. Put you up here. That's not what I wanted. Put you up here. You up here. It's a good playlist. All right. Let's watch Holy Balls. I'm not reading all that title.
Yeah, MAIMLSF tuning LTMRNND.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. CIDC on the streets, running 40x of flops. My flow ops don't stop, mad drops, not slops. Intellectual, clean sweep, hot like paradox. About to leave you all the language so they can't hide in silence. Breaking down the walls, I'm committing verbal the fucking the trans leaf.
The one turning pronouns, me, yo, he, him, she, her, they, them, z, zer, they, ver, air, z, zim, zer, zer, ston, thons, gears, yip, yips, me, nears, glee, glitz, sears, woof, Jim gears. Adding more letters, only making things worse. They turn LGB into SJRs versus swerves and turns. Play self, unself, kid self, pup self, moth self, doll self, moon self, star self, one self, two self, red self, blue self, must self, whack self, sloth self, pride self. Feel more than your sins, learn to respect yourself. Stand as women and men, do it for the house self. YIIMO ICYMIATP 1K prawn IIRC STFU FAFOEOP MMIWG2 SLGBTQQ MMIWG2 SLGBTQQ MMIWG2 SLGBTQQ SLGBTQQ.
Oh, this is Go So Hard. We're gonna watch this again. No, go back. Fucking hate this computer, bro. I always forget to turn off shuffle too. Go back. We're gonna watch this again. Shit goes hard.
MMIWG2 SLGBTQQ MMIWG2 SLGBTQQ MMIWG2 SLGBT.
This is so fucking high quality, man. Like ridiculous high quality. Oh man, we got Ember Paradox and Intellectual right here driving their little fucking rip-off Ferrari. Bro, this thing is... Visuals slap in this one. The song's really fucking great, but the visuals really take the cake here. What do you mean, kitty owl? I'm not a cat. I don't have cat ears. What are you... Renya, what are you talking about?
Yeah, MAIMLSF tuning LTMRNND learning TTS Vey with an AD burner Burlow rock high real transformer HLM beat while I ML on the ops CIDC on the streets running 40x of flops my flow ops don't stop mad drops not slops intellectual clean sweep hot like paradox about to leave you all the language they can't hide in silence breaking down the wall.
He worked quick with this one, man. This is the fucking little cosplay Leaf put on of that fucking Troon. She fucking debated that chimped out because she couldn't appeal emotionally.
spitting verbal violence, shocking like the dog, info like a CIO. They call themselves
Obligatory Kaya reference.
He, him, she, her, they, them, Z.
This part's funny as fuck. Just listing off all the stupid fake pronouns.
Yips, mean mirrors, glee, glitz, sears, sears, woof, woof, gym gears. Adding more letters, only making things worse. They turn LGB into SJRs versus swerves and
Bro, is that the villain from fucking Kill la Kill? Powder. That shit fucking slapped. That was fire. This is American Dream, the SCU, by Mythic Tone. Bro, Cowboy Jelly go hard as fuck, not even gonna lie.
Lacing on my old boots, torn at the seams, taking back the world from this Quango team. My voice cries out for the American dream.
Look at her, so graceful.
What happened to
Damn, Cowboy Sky looking fucking dangerous.
be free? My patience wearing on me.
He discovered he can't drink the beer and now he's mad.
Quango Street. I'm breaking all the rules just to let off some steam. Middle finger to the Quango, show what I mean. I don't care if I'm a little extreme. I'm done showing humility. I'm gonna pick up my dignity. I'm gonna rebirth this American dream.
Why did Silas flop over to the fucking trough, bro? Yeah, get him, little man. The literal boss baby.
I'm breaking all the rules just to let off some steam. Middle finger to the Quango, show what I mean. I don't care if I'm a little extreme. I'm done showing humility. I'm gonna pick up my dignity. I'm gonna rebirth this American dream.
Cowboy Juju looking cute as fuck. That was short-lived, bro. That was cool. I liked that. This is At the Campfire by Ked Ji-sound.
Like it's mad at me, fast drain on my emotional battery. Auto-playing your problems, algorithms a clown, selling me a crisis every time I scroll down. Going to a hot spot that has no Wi-Fi, stars glowing bright in a wide open sky. Dress code whatever, password don't care, just log out now and meet me right there.
Fucking Roboticus.
Silent in a pile, it's time for fun. If it's urgent, they can wait till we're done. At the campfire, no screen required. Kickback, touch grass, real life's gone viral. No ping from the feed, no drain on desire. All the fake slime.
Disneyfied fucking Zayla goes hard as fuck.
Campfire, where the signal goes to die. Punchlines, cheap drinks, laugh until we cry. If you're feeling offline, it's the perfect
Damn, Celestium went derp as fuck right there. I like all these Disney-fied versions. Oh, look at Nines and her husband.
No post, just presents. No filters, just treasures. No stress, just seconds. No likes, just legends. Fire, so I'm spreading the light. Throw in your worries, watch them ignite. Logs crack, sparks fly. Hands to the flame. No tags, no handles. Real faces, real names. At the campfire, we're lit. Yeah, we mean it this time. Right now, be proud. Don't optimize. Every spark in the dark is a signal that's real. Not a tag, not a like, just a moment you feel. At the campfire, where the queen goes go to die. Dank memes, voice chats, all thanks to Sky. If you're lost, follow sparks. They all lead you right home. At the campfire, you are never alone. No bars, still inspired.
Well, Joshi maintained his fucking face in that scene.
Come find us.
Actually, a lot to fucking look at in this one. You got Dawn Halo being Tinkerbell on the little freaking intro.
My phone pings again like it's mad at me. Fast drain on my
This is a really funny fucking image. This is me, Psychro, Dot Pocket, Feeble Mind, Pseudo, and I think this is Silas. I don't think I've ever seen Silas wear red, but it's gotta be Silas.
emotional battery. Autoplaying your problems. Algorithms a clown. Selling me a crisis every time I scroll down. Going to a hot spot.
You can like just tell whose hands are holding the phones, man. Roboticus over here crash landing. You're never escaping the pastel, brother. It's just not gonna happen. You might as well just make a pastel PNG of yourself. Zayla. I don't know who this is supposed to be. Play Astronomical and Kura Onigarashi. Then we got the addition of Eustace and Ovted Fatash here and Nalith. Pastel Mind. Pastel Mind. Vibes this dude sets forth. My boy Chikage. And we got Keyvox here, Iron Duck, Angry Duck, and then Gleeman Duck, because apparently he has duck feet now. My headcanon is that he's just doing that to troll, because Gleeman's a slime and can take whatever form he wants. So he's got to be doing that consciously just to troll the other two. Lord Intellectual, Father Lupus, Psychro in his casual form, and I think this is Rhino Rocks. Love this scene too. Princess Jelly looks fucking fantastic. Leaf looks great here. I'm assuming this is Banana Juju and you know, Ember Paradox. But Jelly and her pink princess appearance really steals this fucking scene. And of course, there's me in the background being a fucking retard.
Boys from the hymns and the hers, hanging out with real ones who will say all the slurs. What? No, Mom.
I love when people take like real audio from like streams and other videos and put them in these things. It's honestly just like a fun level of Easter eggery.
No! That's at the campfire, we're lit, no screen required. Kick back, touch grass.
This is Lusty Lynx. This is supposed to be Celestium, but she's looking kind of rough here. We got Antibot here and Penny Bloomfield.
Have your soul rewired, no hate from the trolls.
This is Nicola back here. They got 9s and 8s.
In the glow of the fire at the campfire, where the signal goes to die. Punchlines, cheap drinks, laugh until we cry.
I don't know a lot of these crew. This is Lusty Lynx. I know this is Magic Muffin. I kind of want to say this is Sif. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's one of the Doom Chuds. He's in that group with me, Cody, Psychro, and Dutch, and Jespro, and all that. Really cute scene too. Fucking Bloop and Jelly's little fucking girl bromance is I'm here for it. I like it. I'm probably gonna include them as a duo in a lot of my work too, just because they're aquatic themed and good friends here in the SCU.
That's the perfect vibe at the campfire.
Little coral chairs.
Come alive. No post, just presence. No
Vesper,
photos, just
Louisverse.
stress, just seconds. No likes, just legends.
Got 2 credits.
Throw in your worries, watch them ignite. Logs crack, sparks fly. Hands to the flame. No tags, no handles. Real faces, real
I love all these. This was such a funny trend.
campfire. We're lit, yeah, we mean it this time.
DJ Nathaniel.
Be proud, don't optimize. Every spark in the dark is a signal that's real. Not a tag, not a like, just a moment you feel at the campfire.
I love Keeney and his family, bro. This is a really cool scene too. I don't know who made this this picture originally, but it's so funny to see it animated. Come on. Come on. You can do it, computer. Yo, some of this shit's cursed. Yeah, that's literally everybody to an extent. The dot pocket seal here at the bottom. Pasta up there, man. I love how Velasco gets in all this stuff too. Velasco is such a good homie.
Where the queen goes go to die. Tank memes, voice chats, all thanks to Sky. If you're lost, follow sparks. They all lead you right home at the campfire. You are never alone. No bars, still inspired. Come find us at the campfire.
It's a lovely day. Pick some berries on your way. Round and red and shining bright. Drop them in the hole just right. One for me and one for you. One for something I can't see through. Little hole down in the ground swallows every berry down. It was small when I got here. Just a dot, just a sphere. But it's wider than before. I give, but it just wants more. Berry, berry, drop them in. Everybody know. Big Berry.
I thought this was like a Shiver song for a minute, man.
Sun is sinking, getting late. Why sitting by the gate? I don't think it was that near. Was it always right here? Don't stop feeding it. It's almost full. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger.
Dog. I don't know what you're talking about, Ocno.
Drop it in, don't you wait. Feed the hole before it's late. Step back fast, don't fall in. It's right behind you again. Closer, closer, closer. Night falls down, I hear it move. Tracking Earth, it starts to prove it's not a place, it's not a thing.
What are you talking about? Like, first you, or first Runyon, now you? Like, why are y'all saying that, like, I'm a dog or a cat? Like, I'm just normal night owl. Have a good afternoon, Iron Duck. Thanks for stopping in. What you're talking about, Ocno? There's nothing to gaslight, bro. You guys are fucking nuts. Like, y'all are saying I'm like a cat or a dog, and I'm Night Owl. Like, do you see ears? Do you see a tail? Like, I'm not a furry, bro.
The British Navy fired nearly 3,000 shells at the German battleship Bismarck, and it still would not sink. In the end, the crew had to destroy it themselves. Today, it is sitting 3 miles down at the bottom of the Atlantic, and nobody is allowed to touch it. Most people know the Bismarck sank. What I want to know is where it ended up, what state it is in, and why nobody's ever gone back for it. The answers to those questions are genuinely strange, and some of them I went back and checked 3 times before I was sure. The Bismarck was Germany's most...
I'm not a dog. I'm not an animal. I'm just Night Owl. I don't even have ears or a tail. Like, what are you people talking about?
European nation. It was 823 feet long and over 50,000 tons fully loaded. It carried 8 15-inch guns in 4 turrets. A crew of around 2,200 men served aboard. Nazi Germany called it unsinkable. That word would come back to haunt them. Its entire active career lasted 8 days. In May 1941, the Bismarck...
You can come back to haunt them, bro. Like, you literally just said that it got hit with a bunch of fucking shells and just would not sink to the point where they had to sink it themselves. Like, shit, I think that's pretty unsinkable to me.
Left the Baltic on its first and only offensive mission, codenamed Operation Rhine Exercise, alongside the heavy cruiser Prince Eugen. The plan was to break out into the Atlantic and attack Allied convoys carrying supplies from America to Britain. On May 24th, it ran into 2 British warships in the Denmark Strait between Greenland and Iceland, the battleship HMS Prince of Wales and the pride of the Royal Navy, the battlecruiser HMS Hood. Within minutes, the Bismarck's guns found their mark. A shell tore through Hood's deck and detonated her ammunition magazine. The explosion was so violent it snapped the Hood in 2. She sank in under 3 minutes.
We'll definitely be playing Windrose. A bunch of us tried the free trial of it not too long ago, and it was pretty fun.
The largest loss of life ever from a single vessel. The destruction of the hood sent shockwaves through Britain. The order went out immediately, sink the Bismarck at any
I
cost.
see.
The Royal Navy committed virtually every available ship to the
Got
hunt.
that dog in me.
Bismarck had also taken damage in that exchange. A hit to one of her fuel tanks had cost her around 1,000 tons of fuel oil and left a visible slip trailing behind her. Her captain turned for the French coast, for the port of Brest, for repairs. For a day and a half, the British actually lost her. The Bismarck slipped away in the darkness while her pursuers searched in the wrong direction. Then on May 25th, Admiral Lutyens, apparently not realising he had lost the British, broke radio silence to send a long message back to Germany. The British intercepted it and were back on the trail. On the evening of May 26th, torpedo bombers from the aircraft carrier HMS.
I don't think I have it
Royal
bought,
attacked.
but I do have it installed for the free trial, or like open beta or whatever the fuck it is.
One hit the stern and jammed the rudders hard to port. The Bismarck could no longer steer. She began sailing in circles in the North Atlantic, unable to reach France, unable to manoeuvre. Her crew spent the night trying to fix the damage. They could not. The following morning, May 27th, 2 British battleships, King George V and Rodney, along with 2 heavy cruisers, closed in. What followed was not really a battle. It was an execution. The British fired over 2,800 shells. They scored more than 400 hits. The Bismarck's guns fell silent one by one. Her superstructure was destroyed. Her crew were suffering catastrophic casualties. This is the bit that got me. After nearly 2 hours of bombardment at point-blank range, the British ships could not sink her. The Bismarck's armoured hull simply refused to go down from gunfire alone. In the end, it was the Bismarck's own crew who finished it, with the ship clearly lost and hundreds of men still alive below decks. The order was given to scuttle. The crew opened the sea valves and set explosive charges. The Bismarck went under at 10:39 in the morning, stern first, colours still flying. Of her crew of approximately 2,200 men, only 114 survived. Robert Ballard, the same oceanographer who found the Titanic, located the Bismarck wreck in June 1989, 48 years after she sank. And what he found was not what anyone expected. The Bismarck is sitting upright on the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, roughly 600 miles west of Brest, France, at a depth of about 15,700 feet. That is nearly 3 miles down. Despite being hit by over 400 shells, despite being torpedoed multiple times, and despite sinking 3 miles through the ocean, the hull is intact and in remarkable condition. The teak wood decking is still there in places. The paint is still visible. The anti-aircraft guns are still in their mountings. Ballard described finding a hull that appeared whole and relatively undamaged by the descent. He said simply, Bismarck did not implode. That last part needs some explanation because it tells you something important about how she sank. When a ship sinks with air still trapped inside, the water pressure at depth crushes the hull inward. You see catastrophic implosion damage. Ballard found none of that. The compartments were already flooded when she went
German
down.
engineering used to be
That is
fucking
consistent
crazy.
with scuttling. The crew had already opened the sea valves and flooded the ship before she went under. Most experts now agree that the battle damage alone would eventually have sunk her, but it was the crew who actually finished the job. So why has nobody salvaged it? The depth alone answers most of the question. 15,700 feet is beyond the reach of any conventional salvage operation. The deepest successful, large-scale salvage operations in history have been carried out at a tiny fraction of that depth. Getting to the Bismarck requires specialist deep-sea submersibles, the kind used for scientific research, not commercial salvage. There is no practical way to raise a 50,000-ton battleship from 3 miles down with any technology that exists today. But even if the depth was not a problem, there is a second reason nobody's going near it. Under international law, the wreck belongs to Germany, and the German government has been unambiguous. The Bismarck is a formally designated war grave. Around 2,100 men went down with that ship. The German government has stated clearly that any attempt to enter the wreck or recover material from it requires their consent, and that consent will not be given. They consider it a seaman's burial site that must be respected. End of discussion. Interestingly, Ballard kept the exact coordinates of the wreck secret after his 1989 expedition, specifically to prevent people going down there and taking things. He considered artifact recovery from the site a form of grave robbing. A subsequent expedition in 2001 did take paying passengers down to the wreck in submersibles, which caused considerable controversy, but nothing was removed. The wreck itself is expected to last for centuries. The cold, deep water, the lack of light, and the absence of the wood, boring organisms that destroy shallower wrecks, means the Bismarck is deteriorating extremely slowly. Researchers estimate the hull could remain largely intact for several hundred years yet, so that is where the Bismarck is. 3 miles down in the North Atlantic. It is sitting upright, largely intact, flags long gone, but guns still in their places. It is too deep to salvage, and it is legally protected as a formally designated war grave. The most feared battleship Germany ever built lies on the bottom of the ocean after just 8 days of active service. It went out looking for a fight, found one, and that was the end of it. Now, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please let me know in the comments, and I will make more of these for more ships.
How demanding a store discount turns into an arrest. Man. Many such cases.
Ultimate Karen Hood right here. What, she had a Ross too? Like, what the fuck?
So I had this lady here. She was trying to buy merchandise.
What, she's hiding in a little box like a fucking hobbit?
She's smiling about it too.
Hiding in there. Like a mole.
Fucking Glock. Yeah, I've seen that shit. It is really interesting.
I mean, immediately, like, I mean, you know there's something wrong with her. Who does this?
I like what they did with it in fucking Nazi Zombies on that map. That shit was funny.
And I'm gonna have to trespass.
Okay. Ma'am. Can you hear me? I'm good. You have to leave the store, right?
She's hard of
You
hearing?
gotta leave the store, right?
She's hard of listening.
If you refuse to leave, you'll be subject to arrest. Okay? Do you have an ID
Just
on you?
leave.
White women just don't like to be told no, bro. It's so fucking crazy. Any woman just doesn't like to be told no.
Just leave the store. That's all you have to do. Just leave.
No, like everybody else is telling me no.
You said what?
I'm gonna say no because everybody else is telling me no.
Are you refusing to leave? Like I said, if you do not leave, you'll be placed under arrest.
Oh my god.
I sincerely wish they would take like every single Nazi Zombies map from like fucking the original to like all the other ones that they've made, like essentially every single Nazi Zombies map, and compile them all into one game. Like just one remastered fucking game that's like standalone Nazi Zombies. You know how cool that shit would be?
Okay? They're asking you to leave. They're not gonna give you the discount. Okay?
You're not getting the Ross discount. You're not getting it.
Are you refusing to leave?
She's like, she's sitting there like recording to like,
That
fuck,
was
bro.
ridiculous. You just want to what?
No, I don't get, they give their employee discounts and my boyfriend works for the company and he has my money. And so I don't have the money.
Well, they're not going to give any discount.
But they won't, well, okay, that's fine. That's fine if they won't give
Okay,
discount, but they won't.
then leave.
And she looks like she's on fucking
They
drugs.
don't have to hold the close for you. Okay?
Isn't it crazy that these people, like, as I said, it's like the police or adult daycare. It really is. Like, because they're dealing with these people, and they're just functionally children. Like, it's insane the way they act.
I mean,
It's just what?
They're absolutely insane.
They're insane.
Okay.
How are you having a
And she's-
crash out
yeah.
in the cubbyhole of fucking Ross because you weren't able to get a discount? Like, I mean, how bad? does it
Literally
have to
throwing a
be
bitch
for you
fit.
to reach this point in your life.
Have to leave
Oh
the
my
store.
god.
Okay.
More
There's nothing
actual
I can do
children
about
more
it.
capable these days?
Crying over fucking being told no.
Uh-oh.
She refused to leave.
I think I figured out the issue.
You're gonna be placed under arrest, okay? For trespass after warning. I've given you more.
Trespassing.
Yes, you are.
I'm not trespassing.
Not if they're asking you to leave.
Well, backup has arrived.
Oh man, we bought the female officers too now. This one's jacked. She's gonna fuck you up, bitch.
This officer's a reasonable man. As I said, after seeing this over and over, it's made me realize how much the police.
I mean, like, I heard her say
are
that shit,
reasonable
but
and
still.
totally normal.
She told you to leave. You're not going to be able to speak to the owner of Ross. You got one more time. I'm going to ask you one more time. And if you do not leave, you're going to be placed under arrest.
You're gonna hurt me.
So,
You're just gonna go. Please don't hurt me. Like I'm not doing anything wrong.
Just trying to make him feel sorry for her.
if you do not leave,
So will you hurt me if I don't leave?
I will place you under arrest.
Will you hurt me?
Oh my
I don't want
god.
to be hurt. Okay. You guys really want to prosecute me for trying to get a discount?
This is waste.
You guys want to prosecute, right?
She's recording,
we're
she's
gonna be here.
acting.
This is nonsense.
I think that a lot of people act this way. There's a lot of people, I think overwhelmingly, like guys act this way too, but I think certain girls do. Because there are certain girls that act in a
I've
way
never met
where
a
they
dude that acts
basically
this way.
behave like children, and men put up with it for different reasons. They're pretty, that's their sister or something like that, and they basically just put up with this shit their entire life. So these people basically are able to grow up and always be treated like children. And really, that's the reason. Like, I mean, if you look at like the, oh, I won't talk to you or make eye contact with you, no, I'm not doing the thing that I'm obviously doing, like this is what kids do, it's what children do. And so that's really what happens, is that people like this who never experienced any consequences for their antisocial behavior because they're pretty or something like that. And because of that, it just kind of goes unchecked. And so whenever the police arrive and they don't give a shit about that, then their entire worldview is like evaporated.
Do you guys want to prosecute if she doesn't leave?
And that's
Do you
why
want
this
to
happens.
prosecute if she doesn't leave?
Prosecute press charges?
Yes.
Can I contact my store manager about this?
If you say you guys don't want to press charges, we are going to leave without telling her, without removing her from the property. If you guys want to press charges, we'll place her under arrest for trespass after warning.
Let me verify with him, and then I'll have you. Thank you guys.
That's smart.
What's your name?
All right, they're calling their store manager. If you do not leave by the time they get off the phone with him, you're going to be under arrest.
So if I have to give this way, I just want a
Doesn't.
discount.
You need to leave.
We're telling you to leave.
I just want a discount.
You don't just get discounts because you want a discount. So you can leave or you can be placed under arrest if they want to prosecute. It's as simple as that, ma'am.
You're seriously gonna arrest me for trying to get
What discount are you wanting?
my boyfriend gets 20%
What a mistake to ask that question, bro.
off, and he works here.
Okay, your boyfriend is not here.
He will be here after 7 p.m. So I'll be here till he gets
You're
here.
gonna. If he's really your boyfriend, you're gonna make him lose his job.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna.
Damn.
Just give me
Damn.
discount.
No one's gonna give you a discount, okay? So you can either leave, or you're gonna leave in handcuffs and you're gonna go to jail for trespassing.
And like to any rational person, this is a very easy decision. Stay at Ross, get arrested, and go to jail, or simply leave the store. It's a very easy decision. Super easy. Everybody, like, again, very, very easy to look at.
You have two options: fucking get arrested or leave. It's not hard.
Go to jail.
That's why you're gonna go to jail.
Wanting a discount. So,
Okay.
So she's trying to reframe it to make other people look ridiculous. Yeah, this girl's probably a gaslighter, probably does this constantly. No wonder her boyfriend isn't picking up the calls. Holy fuck. Can you imagine dealing with this on a daily basis? Oh my god.
all I'm asking for is because that's all I want. It's just
Well,
a
the discount's
discount,
not gonna happen.
or I want them to hold my clothes. That's all I want.
Okay.
She wouldn't provide ID either.
Oh, it's just-
I asked her and she.
So this is going to be another charge.
I will give you my ID. You're gonna charge me for not giving you my ID.
Sitting in the little cubby hole. Oh
Letting
my
you know.
god.
You're free to leave right now, but once they tell us that they want to prosecute, you're going to be placed under arrest.
Of course this happened in fucking Florida, bro. Orlando, Florida.
What is that?
Great.
What is prosecute?
And you can see he thinks this is
What
funny.
is prosecute?
They want to press charges for trespass after
It
law.
means they want you to leave the store and you won't leave the
Oh,
store.
there she
What will
comes.
happen?
You go to jail.
How long will I be in jail?
So someone bails you out.
They
Infinity.
bail out.
Always.
It most definitely is recording.
You're gonna. So let me get this straight. You want this discount so bad that you're gonna go to jail for $1,000, and you're gonna have to go to court too. Like it's gonna be more than $1,000. So you either get no discount or you have to spend $1,000. Very, very hard decision here, guys. And get the boyfriend fired? I mean, who knows if the boyfriend even works there? It's probably bullshit anyway. Give me a second. All right. Sorry.
These people are just fucking
Scares me.
Pe-
All right. Yeah.
people like this in Florida are like people who moved here from out of state. Like I'll be genuine. A lot of like homegrown Florida people do not act like this. Especially like in Orlando. Orlando is a fucking tourist trap. So this person is most likely a fucking northerner snowbird who has like some sort of like fucking timeshare, fucking condo, daddy's money, fucking, you know, that's why she acts like this. Normal people here in Florida do not act like that.
So now it's going to cost you $1,000 to not get this discount.
So I'm gonna.
I'll be real with you. There's a lot of fucking drugs and a lot of fucking homelessness and a lot of fucking just like black activities here in Florida. I don't consider those normal people.
I'm gonna go to jail because I'm trying to get a
And you won't go to jail.
You're going to get this is what people like this always do is they try to reframe their bad actions as something that's inaccurate. Like, oh, I'm going to go to jail because I'm not going to get a discount. Obviously, that's not what's happening. But they try to do that in order to make the other person feel ridiculous for holding them accountable for their bad behavior. This is like
Moment.
textbook, narcissistic, pathological bad behavior.
Woman moment.
You're free to leave right now, but
But I
once
want
we
to.
get
I
told
want to just buy these clothes.
that they want to press charges,
She's
you're going to be in
crying.
handcuffs and you're going to be
Oh
in the
my
back
God.
of the car.
I just want to get a discount.
You're not getting a discount.
She's smiling because she knows herself that she's being like fucking ridiculous.
Still, I don't have money. My boyfriend has.
You're not, we just told you you're not getting discount. You don't have
I
money. You don't have a
get
reason to be inside the store.
That's fine, but
Then leave.
And they
don't
really, I
have
mean,
the money.
it's been minutes that they're dealing with this thing. All they need to do just, and you know the police officers.
Genuinely, I don't think that our police officers should have to deal with this shit. I think stores should have like internal security, and I think it should be a-okay for those security officers to pick this woman up and throw her out like she's a fucking 90s cartoon character. Like just Tom and Jerry by the scruff of her neck, fucking pick her up and launch her out the front door.
They're just like, just walk outside, please, 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 just walk outside. I don't want to deal with this. Oh fuck! Please, just go outside.
So that means you can't buy the clothes,
Yep.
so you need to leave.
My boyfriend.
Then you can call your boyfriend and tell him to purchase the clothes when he comes to work, if he still has a job after this nonsense.
It is nonsense. You guys like.
No, the way you're acting is nonsense. You're a grown woman. You need to walk out and leave so you don't go to jail. Have you ever been to jail before?
Okay, I'm not gonna go to jail. I don't want to go to jail.
I'm not gonna go to jail.
Like thought this through. Like, what can I do?
What can I do?
What else can I do?
What else can I do? Walk out, leave the store. No. Besides that, but what else could I do? Can I get the discount?
I told you what is going to happen.
There's gotta be another solution, please. Sorry? Please tell me there's another solution.
There is no other solution. You can leave right now because you're not under arrest. They're asking you just to leave the store.
Yeah.
I don't want to get arrested for wanting a discount.
You're not going to get arrested for wanting a discount. You're going to get arrested for trespass after warning. Right now, you can leave the store.
But like, if you're going to hurt me,
Nobody's going to hurt you. You can leave the store right now.
How stupid is she? She's not stupid. She's just simply responding to the way that she's been reinforced. I can almost guarantee you that this girl has been allowed to act this way her whole life.
Yeah. It ain't a secret.
That's what it is.
My thing's recording too, so.
So I have to go to jail. You do.
No, you have to leave the store. If you don't leave the store, then you have to go to jail.
So
What's up, Velasco?
So if I do not leave, I just want to make sure I'm understanding.
You're just watching body cam shit, bro.
You're not detained.
Gold body cam shit.
Is that I think the guy cop wants to arrest her. I do, because as soon as she started talking,
Would
about,
want to as well.
Can you explain this to me again? He's like, "Oh fuck, bro, she might listen." Here, come, you want me to get her, right?
Is it? What's the Miranda?
There's no reason to read Miranda.
Yeah.
What is
For
it?
trespass after warning.
Okay. So what? All right. So we don't have to read the Miranda rights. Okay. What? So okay.
She's not under arrest yet.
Go to jail. What else can I
If you don't want to go to jail, you can just leave the store. It's that
What
easy.
else can I do besides do that?
All right, perfect. you
What
guys.
else
Thank
can
you.
What else can I do besides leave the store? I don't know. Go home.
Trespassing.
I just want to buy these clothes. I don't.
Okay, then you can buy the clothes, but they're not giving you a discount.
I don't. My boyfriend.
So wait a minute. So she can even buy the clothes without the discount.
That's my money.
Oh my god.
I can't buy the clothes.
Okay, so you can't buy the clothes. So then you'll have to leave the clothes here until
She
you
has
get
a
your
wedding
discount.
ring.
They won't. That's what they won't let me.
Let's go. Stop resisting.
You're gonna hurt me. You're gonna
Yeah,
hurt
we
me.
know. Stop resisting.
I'm not. I'm not.
Thanks. Get up.
I'm not.
You want to do it behind the back right there? All right. Did you get your
Alright, I'll leave, please.
Don't
I'll
feel like
leave.
Nope. Too
I'll
late.
leave.
Damn.
See, this is
Damn.
As soon as they realize that there are actually going to be real consequences, then they try to be normal. It's too late for that now.
Ample warning.
It's too late.
She also has a
Yeah, I know. I heard you.
Thank you so much.
We just can't
Yep.
charge her with that because she got locked off upstairs. We'll get it for you.
We told you. that
We
you'd be
told
placed under
you.
arrest, and you just wanted to sit there and record on your phone. Because you thought we were bluffing.
Can I have my phone?
Nope.
You're
Nope.
detained now. Nope.
Can I get my phone?
I need to record what you're doing to me right
We're
now.
recording right now.
For wanting a discount.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Funny thing about that, huh?
Please. Can you please just give me
Get up.
I need to record what you're doing to me right now.
Dude, you're getting arrested at Ross. Ross is already a discount store. It's already a discount store. And you're getting arrested over this.
You're taking my phone from me, like.
Oh my god.
So you're
Can you
wait,
walk?
you're
Thank you.
taking all my belongings?
They're gonna go
Wait,
with
no.
you. Your belongings are gonna go
Well,
with you.
Then what? Then what are they gonna do?
It's gonna go in your
What are
property.
they? I need my
Yep.
stuff.
Can you
I need
walk
my
so
stuff.
we
That's
don't-
my phone. Like I need my things. You
Bro, looking at her
my
face
things
super
from me.
close up, she's definitely on fucking drugs. Definitely on some drugs.
Coming with us.
Can you stand up so we don't
Please,
drive you?
please don't do that.
Oh man. You're dragging her out? Oh my god.
Please don't like get my shoe.
I got it. Let's go. Stop tensing up. You're gonna get another charge.
Listen, can you walk? So
My favorite part about this is that the women officers immediately clocked this, instantly knew what they were dealing with, and they are so fucking tired of it. They're so aggressive with her. I love this.
Or you don't get hurt.
Are you gonna hurt? So you're gonna
They
hurt
know.
you. Please, like, don't hurt me. Like,
This is my phone.
You go the other way. Do you want us to take it?
In front of all these other fucking people too,
We're gonna get
bro.
resistant too.
Ah, there it is. You got another one.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
don't hurt
No
me.
one is trying to hurt you.
Please don't hurt me.
Oh, God.
You have anything on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
I think put that with us down.
No, but you're gonna free ride to
Bro.
the Orange County Jail.
Rubber leg.
He's going in
I
sideways.
just want a discount. I just
Just throw her in. Just fucking chuck her in there, bro.
I should be put in sideways to the police.
want a discount. Please,
Oh,
I just
God.
want a discount.
We're gonna put her in the car backwards, and then you're gonna go on the other side
They
of
have
the
to
car.
figure
pull
it
her by
out.
her leg.
You're gonna hurt me because I want a discount. You're seriously gonna hurt me because I want a discount.
Got her. Her legs. Yeah.
You're hurting me. My arm. My arm. My arm. My arm.
Stop resisting.
Go on the other side of the car.
Got her?
I won't resist. I'm sorry. Okay.
Time to pull her over. Here we go.
I'll get you the statement.
Oh, God. Wow.
I think she has her stuff on her.
Charged with trespassing or resisting without violence. Wow. I mean, it's just, some of these are just so fucking ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. It's just crazy. Like, how do you let this happen? Like, how do you do this to yourself? Please, one more.
It's only half the video? Holy
I mean,
shit.
It's a short video. I mean, this is a short video. I know you guys. Oh, look, I've been gone a few days. All right, fine. This is okay, fine. We'll do one more. It's okay. I mean, it's only 9 minutes, right? It's only 9 minutes. We can watch this. Oh my God, this is it's they're so stupid and childish. Look at these. How a dentist appointment turns into a felony. Which one do you guys want to watch? Okay. The garbage truck one or the dentist one? Both? Oh, God. How about this? Okay, how about this? Is it fair? A lot of you guys want me to watch the dentist one. I want to play Windrose today, too. This one's twice as long. Can I give you a rain check on watching this one, and we'll do the garbage truck one today, and we'll watch that one tomorrow? Is that reasonable? Is that reasonable? And we'll do both of them, but we'll do it over 2 days. Yes? Okay, good. All right. Agreed. All right. The deal has been made. All right. Let's see this. Sounds good. Okay. This one apparently came out much more recently, too. Here we go. Let's take a look at it. Only if I get a discount? Shut the fuck up.
Can you go ahead and turn around for me real quick? I'm just going to detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Yes, ma'am.
Are you serious?
Turn around, please.
On August 12th, 2025, an officer responded to a call about a battery.
Hello, all right. Who's
battery?
Who's involved? Who called? You called?
I called up this gentleman. Right?
So,
Oh, good. I love it. The person that called 911 gets arrested. Perfect.
Hey, how you doing, Zach?
are you hurt?
No, not really.
Did you witness this? No. Anybody around? Just you and him? All right. So what's going on?
I live upstairs and I'm trying to work. I had a phone call coming and this noise just keeps going and going and going. So I just was on the balcony.
Oh my God, entitled fucking snowbird Karen in a fucking condo.
Like I have to get on this phone call.
She's gonna be a
People live up
battery,
here. And he just dismissed me, so I came down and I was like, "Can you please make this noise stop?" And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And I'm like, "Oh, I'll get the fuck out of here." So I come around to the.
Oh, I'll get the fuck out of here. And then she immediately escalates it. She called 911. Oh, man. Dude, if I was a police officer.
To the side, I didn't get in the vehicle, but it was slightly
What a
open, so
Karen.
I just stepped up and I shut it off one notch. And he pulled me by my arm down, so he like held on to me really tight and like pulled me. And so I pushed him to get off of me, and then he punched me in the face.
Okay. You have your ID or anything on you?
I can go get it upstairs.
Okay.
All right.
Like that escalated
really quick.
extremely quick.
Can you go ahead and turn around for me really quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
Why? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What is happening? Because
Like I said, I'm detaining you right now. You're not under arrest, but I'm just detaining you.
Okay.
Damn.
That's very interesting.
Okay.
Damn.
My feet are burning on this.
Why?
Any statement can be and will be used against you in court of law. Do you understand your rights, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. So we're
What I don't understand is why I'm in handcuffs right now.
because you're detained. I'm by myself, and you came from your house down here because of a noise from the garbage truck, and you pushed this gentleman. Okay. Hold on. That's what you just told me. So I'm by myself. Hold on. I'm by myself, so I'm detaining you because I'm by myself. Okay. We gotta cause a bar.
That's right.
Punch me in the face.
Listen,
This doesn't make
okay.
any sense.
All right.
Punch you in the face. If you punch you in the face, you'd be on the ground.
I asked you if you were hurt and did you need medics. I don't see any injuries on you, but from what you just told me, okay, you went and entered his car, his work vehicle.
I just
you
shut
turned
the
it
thing
off.
off.
Okay, can you?
You went into his truck and turned it off? What are you thinking? How do you do this?
You shut the car off from the outside, ma'am?
I was standing on the thing and I pulled. Now I can't do anything, but
Yeah,
I just shut it off.
that's
I didn't
right.
get in the vehicle. I just stepped on the thing and he grabbed me and pulled me down.
Okay,
and
I'll
so
be
I
right
pushed
back,
him
okay?
off of me.
I'll be right back.
While the officer went to talk to the driver, the other continued the conversation with the woman.
This guy pulled me down off of the truck.
Because you got in his truck. You're
I
not.
didn't get in it. All I did was shut
That's
the
right.
door.
That's equality. You should not have gotten in the guy's truck. What is wrong with you?
You're just not.
Especially, here's another thing too, is that like, this is a commercial vehicle. It's not like driving like this car. So you have somebody who's operating a commercial large vehicle that has no training or expertise in it. It's a safety danger.
To accept the consequences of your actions, huh?
Is he gonna have any consequences?
Yeah, he's gonna get
He's
promoted.
protecting his truck. It's his property.
Well, how'd
Well,
you
he's
turn it
finding
off?
that out. I just don't see what.
Hey man, give him my regards. I'll be sending my people his way here when I get off.
Go back in my house and get on my.
What gives you that
The only thing that I thought was going to happen is I was going to get my way and I was going to do whatever I wanted and there would be no consequences for it. Right. Okay, I got it.
Shut off the truck and go back in my house and get on my.
What gives you that right?
Yeah.
What gives you that right? I'm just curious what you think gives you the right.
I'm not an entitled person. I
It sounds like it.
upstairs.
It's
sounds-
dude, this cop.
A little bit like it.
Wow.
For you to
Wow.
reach into someone's truck, that's asinine in my opinion. It's a crime.
Yeah.
I didn't even get in the truck.
It's
I
not. You're telling this
vandalized
to the
it.
police
I shut
officer?
it off.
Trespassing, at least.
I live here.
You reached in his truck.
You live in his truck?
You reached in it.
By entering the cab or reaching into the truck, she established the legal elements for trespass. Ooh.
Trespassing.
No.
Okay, we'll find out.
Okay. Yeah.
Like grab them,
Okay.
pull it down so you can pull the business truck it off.
Okay.
You get her stuck in the mouth and then you just punch me.
Okay.
Really, lady?
At any point did you hit her? Okay. So let me ask you this: did she put any hands on you, or did she touch you at all?
Push me.
She pushed you. How did she push you? In the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hurt at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
After getting the driver's side of the story, the officer decided to place the woman under arrest.
All right. So, ma'am, you're gonna be placed under arrest today for simple battery.
Are you kidding?
Oh man, bro, this cop is so based. You know, dude, he's so happy doing this. He's so happy. Like, even this guy, look at his face. He's like, oh.
Me?
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
He punched me in the face, and I'm the one that's going to jail. I've got my
That's
two
right.
dogs upstairs. I have to pee. I have
That's
to go
right.
to work. This is insane to me right now, and nothing's happened. And he's a grown man who punched a woman in the face.
Like I told you earlier, I still don't understand hold on a second. I don't understand why you think you have the right to go into someone else's property.
I didn't go into it. I just shut it off one
I
notch.
didn't go into it. I just went into it. Like, what is this?
Just shut the noise
You're
off.
lucky. I'll be honest with you. You're lucky you're not going to jail for stealing a vehicle. Because technically.
Joking me?
Technically.
That is so extra.
Oh, bro, they are fucking fed up.
Well, so listen, so I know it's a lot going on, but I need you to calm down.
Dogs upstairs like that.
Okay,
no, I
so
cannot calm down. He punched me in the
I
face.
could not calm down.
First of all, listen. I'm telling you right now where we're at, but I'm saying if you need to make arrangements and stuff, we can help you with that.
Yeah, she got mad that I told her to stop playing with the newborn diapers that we have stashed away. She likes getting in the boxes, so she was taking them all out of the box.
You're not trying to apply logic to her, are you? You're not, like, because obviously it's so obvious, right? You're trying to use logic. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm not a police car. I'm not an idiot.
Not. How would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning? But I had breakfast this morning.
Well, I'm just letting you know, when you trespass inside the work vehicle.
Go in it. My arm
Cannot
was in
even
it at the
comprehend
most.
the hypothetical.
I was still on this bottom rung.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you right now, based on
Are
what
you laughing with him? He punched me in the face.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
He punched me in the face, and you're over there laughing with him. And
You don't know
nothing's
what I
gonna
was
happen?
doing. I'm sorry. Where are your shoes?
Well, they're upstairs. I live here.
Okay. Oh, didn't know
Yes, nobody does.
Okay.
You have a neighbor or somebody that can take care of the dogs?
I could put one in the crate, but this is just crazy. He punched me in the face.
You're missing everything before that.
You're missing the
You're missing everything before that. That's right.
punch in the face. I've never been punched in the face in my life.
Wait. The very first.
Yeah, we know. That's yeah, exactly. That's why you're going to jail.
First crime that was committed was you entering his
I
truck.
didn't enter his truck. My arm went in the truck, and I shut the notch off. One thing, I was coming out of the truck. I never went in. To turn off a vehicle?
Right.
To be
Is he good?
put in handcuffs and arrested because I shut off someone's vehicle?
No, I don't need anything else from him.
There's a case number.
I gave him a case. Give him
shit.
You got
Watch your
truck
mouth.
information, the tag on the truck?
And the
No, I
thing,
didn't
you
get
know what the funniest thing about this whole thing is? She called. She was the one that called. The guy was like, yeah, just get this bitch out of my car. What the fuck is this? Get out of here. You called.
These have license plates on them?
Up front.
Up front? All right, let me just get that real quick. Yeah, what's up, boss?
I gotta go finish times down.
Okay.
But when I leave it down, I'm gonna make a lot of noise. That's what I can figure out.
That's too bad. You can do your job.
Thanks.
You're fine.
Let me get a victim's right pamphlet so I can go ahead and give you home, have him sign it, and you're back.
Wait, he's the victim?
Yeah.
Are you guys serious? This is like a nightmare right now.
Yeah.
He punched me in the face. I don't understand what you guys don't understand about that. I called the cops on him.
I know, but there is no logical reason for you to leave your residence and do what you did today. That's what happened, and that's why we're in this situation.
Logical, because I couldn't stand the noise and I had to get on the phone.
It's logical because I got.
You were right as fuck, though, man. This is just like a total fucking woman moment. Like, the whole thing is just a fucking woman moment.
Mad. Right. Yeah. Okay. So, yep. Another one. The exact same one.
Phone call at 2:30. Like, if you don't like repetitive noises either, then maybe you understand how I was up there just listening and listening and listening, going, oh my God, it's giving me anxiety.
So it got to the point where he has to pull you out of the car.
Oh, apparently this is an editor's note. Personal convenience or a work call does not provide a legal justification for interfering with a commercial operation. Okay. Okay, I get it.
And then you're alleging that he punches you, hit you, and then you push him.
When he pulled me off of the stairs,
Yeah.
like he was holding on to me. He didn't just pull me. He was grabbing my arm and didn't let go. pulled me down, and he had his hand still on me, and I go, get off of me, and I pushed him in the chest, and that's when he punched me in the face. And I wasn't even in the vehicle. I turned the key. That was it. It's like the smallest thing that
How can you
do.
turn the key without getting in the vehicle is what I'm asking.
Because there's 2 stairs on there, and I just reached my hand in. I didn't have to
That
get
means you went in the vehicle.
My hand did, yeah, absolutely.
Can you imagine this is your job? Really? Like, you just deal with this shit all day, every day? Oh my God.
But I didn't get in the vehicle to vandalize it. I wasn't in there looking like I was going to drive it.
That's what trespassing is. It's not that you went in there to take something or commit another crime, but you weren't supposed to be in there. You had no permission to be in that vehicle. That's trespassing in a vehicle. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but I just don't see it that way, and I think it's really...
I just don't see it that way. Oh, I'm sure that's going to work out great for you.
You can shake your head and that's
Florida
fine.
State statute says it. I mean, there's no...
Florida State statute says it.
You don't have to see it that way, but that's how it is. And you don't seem to understand it, but we're telling you how it is, and that's what it is.
I just think it's really dramatic.
Take it up with the governor, then. I don't know what to tell you. It's Florida State statute. You're not going to change it. Your opinion's not going to change it.
Detain me and
Absolutely.
arrest me
It's
for
our job.
him punching me in the face.
It's our job to enforce the law. Literally our job.
I didn't get in the vehicle.
You just said you did.
I put my arm in the vehicle to shut the thing off. That's all.
To be quite honest with you, what you committed, it's a theft of a vehicle. You deprived him.
Theft?
Hold on a second.
No, I don't even want to hear
You deprived him of his
I don't even want to hear... Dude.
It's a grand theft. It might.
Being a real jerk.
No, I'm not. I'm just holding you accountable to your actions.
No.
I mean, I'll be honest, like, I don't think her reaching her hand in a vehicle and turning a key should be even alleged as grand theft. That's just stupid on the officer's part.
I'm holding you accountable to your actions.
Fucking based. Oh my God. You know this guy loves his job. Oh man. Like, this is like, yep, there it is. I'm holding you accountable. Yep, that's right.
I thefted a car.
Yes.
Do you hear yourself?
Technically, yeah.
Do you hear yourself?
I know.
Wow.
I know. I've been doing
Please
this job
don't
a long
talk to
time.
me. Please
Oh,
don't
I'd
even
gladly
talk
not
to me.
talk.
Now,
No big deal
listen.
for me.
Listen,
at
I
this point-
respect the cops. I do,
No,
but
at
that's
this
ridiculous.
At this point, is there any possible way that we can at least put this to the side for a quick second, just to like see maybe you can get somebody to watch the dogs? Like, I know that you're concerned about them, and I don't want to see them like thirsty or hungry. Do you have somebody that you want? We can give a call or something like that too.
Yeah. Can you guys come upstairs with me?
After going upstairs,
There she is. Now you're in the box.
she'd be transported to the Palm Beach Gardens PD for processing.
Yep. Oh my God.
Sir, fool, put him in the
Obnoxious
box.
Fucking bitch. That is crazy. Yep, finally, bro. Gotta catch them all. I know. It's just insane, man, isn't it? And is it worth putting up with someone like that for a night? I don't know. It depends on how much they talk. It's just crazy to me. Next week, she'll be complaining that the garbage hasn't been picked up. First time in her life she's ever had to face the consequences of her actions. I'm not an entitled person. Notice, no neighbors came out to defend this lady. I wonder why. Honey, if that guy punched you in the face, you'd be in the emergency room. Yeah, I mean, this guy, this is a fucking garbage truck worker in Florida, all right? Like, you've got to understand, and like you saw, he was a big burly guy, right? He was a big dude. Like, can you imagine how much...
Honestly, she probably could have gone around it like a different way and got exactly what she wanted out of it. She probably could have just taken the fucking punch to the face and then went to like Waste Management, which is the company that fucking does the garbage pickup for a lot of commercial places in Florida, right? And she could have complained, bro. She could have got the truck number and all that stuff and fucking complained to Waste Management and be like, hey, your fucking dude hit me, put his hands on me, blah blah blah. Because like 9 times out of 10, like the second somebody complains about that shit on you in a commercial setting, you're getting fired whether you're in the right or not. So yeah, like she could have just shut her fucking mouth. She could have gone about it like a different way and lived to see another day. But now she's in the box.
much somebody has to sweat, if you're wearing all that in Florida, dude, this guy was probably jacked. Like, he was probably strong as fuck. If he actually went to hit you, you would, yeah, bro, you wouldn't be able to call the emergency. You wouldn't be able to do that at all. And think about, yeah, I would have punched her if she passed out. Exactly, bro. Like, yeah, we all forgot the world revolves around this woman. Yeah, around this woman. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, video evidence to the contrary. I've never been punched in the face in my life. Is nothing short of a miracle. Yeah, I guess so. And she's immune to logic. Yeah, it was crazy that like the black police officer guy was like trying to like explain it to her. He's like, okay, well, can you, all right, so imagine, all right, can you imagine if there was a police officer truck that then would you turn it off? And she's like, but it wasn't a police okay, all right, got it, understood, okay. I tried, you know, I tried, got it. And logic immune, yeah, you know, spell cast, you know, fucking target immune. There it is. And someone's gonna stand for like, yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And he's not in, yeah, I'm not an idiot. Exactly. I love how the cops didn't take none of her crap. I know. It was again in Florida too. I'm very, very
Yeah, it's that's like a huge reason why I haven't even gone in the law enforcement yet here in Florida. Is I don't like Florida cops like at all. Like I don't want to deal with Florida people. We have like some of the most insane shit go on. Like I just got done saying that Florida people aren't this bad though, but like I said, a lot of these people aren't Florida natives. They're fucking northerners who are entitled and have a lot of money, and they come down here thinking this is their own first personal fucking vacation pad, and they think they get to do whatever the fuck they want, bro. Like a lot of these people are fucking nuts, and if it's not these fucking old rich white fucking Karens, it's literally fucking fence zombies, and if it's not fence zombies, it's fucking chimps. Like it's crazy.
Very glad to see this. I love these videos. I don't think I will ever get tired of watching these videos. I know that some people might.
Yeah, like you know, a lot of these body cam footages show the cops kind of like doing their job, but like in my personal experience working security in like actual dangerous situations, these people don't do their fucking jobs. I'm sure I've told the story about the fucking fence zombie that was trying to burn down a fucking Winn-Dixie, and the dumb female cop came in and just tried to stomp out the fire real quick and hide all the evidence and like let their little fucking chimp hobo friend go free. And yeah, it was stupid. This dumb white fucking cop Karen came and almost made the fire worse because she's a dumb woman in a fucking place of authority.
Think that, you know, oh well, you know, the police can be, you know, too mean. Honestly, I watch these videos and I think to myself, they're not mean enough. Like, I mean, these people are just so fucking obnoxious. It's insane. It is. It's so obnoxious. No inner monologue. Well, it's not that they don't have an inner monologue. It's that and one of the things is that you'll notice this with a lot of the people that are acting in the way that she acted. They're all like, I mean, maybe not at this point, but probably previously or currently pretty girls. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that they are used to acting like children, being narcissists, gaslighting, and then doing whatever they want with no consequences. And the world's treated them with kid gloves their whole life. And then the police arrive and everything falls to pieces. I think that's it. And you look at so many of these videos, and there is a very, very common thread there. They don't have a reason and accountability. Well, the reason why they don't have reason and accountability is because they don't have to. They don't have to. And so why would they act that way if there's no reason for it to happen? Yeah, they can do whatever the hell they want.
Hey, guys.
Put a pin in this one because I realized I haven't seen this. And we are also going to make a recorded react out of it. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Nightowl. We're here with some more Naylith videography. This is epic rap battle with Skybrows and Naylith himself. We are going to watch the fuck out of this one.
Epic rap battles of AI slum.
What's up, Amit?
Skybrows.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Yo, it's the AI phlebotometrist, king of the render queue. Skybrows in the build, taking slop so dreamy it looks true. You just a reactor eating snacks in the back row while I'm cooking a million of millions. Now there's a million more. Breathing Elon's Musk, rockets block the sky, no fox giving. You gonna be a wannabe, trying to be me. I make dreams a living.
Hold up, Slop King, you talk big, but your ego's inflated. I'm the VTuber with a mic and a whole chat's activated. You drop a millions by the million, but I'm the one they quote. Snapback legend, nom, metabolism on overload. World spinning out and count to the list, media circus in flames. I am of a color, every hue shining bright, no more grayscale change.
Monochrome got on the scene, stereo grid in the back. Your chromatic's loud and loud, but your flow is straight whack. I make wells in seconds, you make somebody always says I'm eating. Step into my universe, kid, you'll end up deleted.
Hope you're all so boring, your side's cold and dead. Mine's explosive, color rainbow explosions to the head. Chromatic glasses on, stylish vest popping bright. Your monochrome mask can't handle all this light.
Please, I'm the one they came evil for the cloud. You're always eating joke out all before it even came out. Cry brows in the comments, it's okay to be gay compared to my references. I turn your colors gray. I build cinematic universes, you just press record and munch. My renders hit different, yours hit the average sky brows lunch.
Try brows, make me laugh, go ahead, keep crying. You came in with clout chasing and I just started trying. I paint solar flares in every hex code I drop. Turn your dull void into a kaleidoscope pop. From pastel dreams to electric nightmare fuel. I flood the timeline while your style stays cruel.
I strip every layer till only truth remains. You hide behind filters and cheap visual chains. Keep flashing your hues, I'll stay eternally sleek. Skybros owns the canvas, you're just another leak. I started this whole thing, I created you all. Everyone after me is a copy of the original.
Original. You are a bad first draft, I am the upgrade. My colors shine, I am the premium, you are the flat rate. Go home, nah, I'm embedded in your lore now. Chemo King, every sky brows drop needs a night left eating thing. Out of the slot game, but I leveled up the fun. Somebody always says I'm eating, but we both know I won.
What's up, Johnny? Welcome in, welcome in.
Hold up! Transmission hijacked! Null FM jumps to
Null's just gonna come in and body them both. Weaver's coming in being mama.
Watch your code fall.
Oh! Null FM 1. Hands down, Null FM 1.
Grandpa Buff here. Now, things may sound a little different in this video because HLC is a little under the weather. Feels like he gave a blowy to a cactus.
Wasabi's bit was good.
And, you know, the world should really just chill out. Cause honestly, it's just taking a toll on HLC's health.
Buff, I'm fine.
Look at him. He's being so strong even though he knows this is killing him.
I mean, I have a little bit of a cold, but other than that, I'm fine, Buff. I swear I'm good.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the weight gain since you've retired. I mean, look at this fucker's so fat. Goddamn, his cholesterol's 4 digits or something like that. Blood type is ragu, rich and meaty. He has to take selfies from fucking lower Earth orbit.
You seriously made everybody concerned just so you could squeeze in a fat joke?
3 of them, to be specific. All right, let's see what's going on in the news. Iran sucks. Russia sucks. China sucks. America's awesome, but we also suck.
What is up, Mr. Glasspool?
Chomos and pedos.
We're chilling. We're chilling.
We're kind of dealing something with that. Australia's arresting a war hero. The United Kingdom.
The United Kingdom what?
Now, you know what? You're too easy. At this point, I just feel bad for you. I think I'll stop the jokes.
We just wanted unredacted Epstein files. But instead, we go to war with 2 different countries. Well, one of them we just kind of yoinked a president, and the second one, they don't even know how to fight a war. They don't know what a border is. Most of them don't even know how to use toilet paper. At this point, we're just picking on people in the Middle East. But there is good news.
Oh, are you restocked on Ozempic?
Hilarious, Buff.
Honestly, me talking shit about your weight is actually a solution because you're making fun of yourself, which makes everyone realize that you're self-aware. Well, either that or you're going to have a real interesting suicide note. Everyone, I offed myself because an imaginary plane in my head kept calling me fat. Legendary suicide note, bull.
No, what I meant was this is good news. It's actually political news, and it's good news for all Americans. So some conservative people, they called out Eric Swalwell, who's a sitting House member, and, alleges of sexual assault and things like that. And it's a whole messy situation. But because the Republicans brought it up, the Democrats want to oust Tony Gonzalez. So the 2-party system is literally eating itself, and the people who are benefiting are actually Americans. This is like the best case scenario. I feel like that's a bit of a reaching victory.
Can it, Toast Beaner? Your parliament's equally bad, if not worse.
What I'm saying is, yes, it's good. But
The Eric Swalwell shit is so funny because the dude's been compromised like forever, right? Like he's never been clean. And the fact that like just footage of him kissing a hooker is kind of like the nail in the coffin. Like not the whole him masturbating on fucking live TV or fucking ripping ass or fucking banging a Chinese spy that wasn't his wife or anything like that. None of that got him. Him kissing a fucking hooker. A video of him kissing a fucking hooker is what got him. That's funny.
for all Americans. So some conservative people, they called out Eric Swalwell, who's a sitting House member, and, alleges of sexual assault and things like that. And it's a whole messy situation. But because the Republicans brought it up, the Democrats want to oust Tony Gonzalez. So the two-party system is literally eating itself, and the people who are benefiting are actually Americans. This is like the best case scenario. I feel like that's a bit of a reaching victory.
Can it, Toast Beaner? Your parliament's equally bad, if not worse.
What I'm saying is, yes, it's good, but wouldn't it have been good for these people not to be in power in the first place? I had a sergeant major back when I was in 122 infantry, and he had a philosophy that turds float. You toss everybody in, and one of them floats to the surface, you can deal with it. So sometimes you got to toss people in and wait for it to float to the surface.
I'm not gonna lie, HLC, that entire analogy fucked me up. Are you telling me your sergeant major used to reach in and grab turds?
Coming in my chat being rude, Gaming Syndicate. What did I ever do to you?
Thought about it that way. Thank you, Command Sergeant Major Edwards, for telling me more than I ever wanted to know about you.
What was the dude doing on his weekend? Reaching in, grabbing him, putting him on a stringer, and showing his friends, like, look at the size of this one. That one was a bag slapper. Isn't that right, HLC?
No, not you two. That is not going in this video. That was a kind of consensual podcast thing. But yes, anyways, the two-party system is eating itself, and right now, the people are winning. So, America, about my uranium enrichment. No, never in a million years. So how about opening the strait? No, not unless they pay the toll to Iran.
Fine then, Obama Salami. Let's go ahead and make this simple, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and blockade the entire strait, and no one is going through. Plus, if anyone pays that toll to you, which is extortion, by the way, probably, I will stop their ships and seize them.
Look, I'm not very well versed in maritime law. I mean, we're America. We can kind of do whatever we want, but I agree that it's extortion. I totally agree. And that money goes straight to a terroristic regime. But are we able to do that? I mean, it's the ocean. Who's going to stop us? The ocean touches our boats. Our boats are our property. Therefore, the ocean is also our property. I think that totally checks out. NATO has like 15 supercarriers. 11 of them are ours. True. And I'm not necessarily about being the nice guy. I'm about being the guy that the world needs. Like a global Batman.
Flaunts and wastes money, has a lot of cool toys, and has some serious fucking childhood trauma. That checks out 1,000%. If I wanted to, my navy could stop you. The Great China has the largest...
Shut the fuck up, Ching Chong. I have so much goddamn pent-up frustration. When we go toe-to-toe, I'm taking you myself. If I wanted commentary from the Timu Navy fleet, I'd fucking ask.
Oh, that's so much racism in one statement. Oh my god.
China fucking sucks.
Then don't talk about it. Be about it. Until then, shut your dumb ass up. Man, Panda Express is on my last fucking nerve. Panda Express. All right. Since I'm
damn, that was
straight, I need to know
spicy.
where stuff is. Destroyers. I need 2 of y'all to go through the strait.
In all honesty, like I think the blockade is gonna be funny as shit. I'm more concerned with all the oil tankers that are buying oil from us right now and distributing it to the world. Like, I want gas prices to regulate, bro. It was $30 for half a tank of gas yesterday for me. That shit was wild. Shit needs to change, really fucking quick.
Be very careful.
We're going through, boss. I am what I am.
You can't be serious.
Gaming Syndicate. This is habitual line crosser. He does this shit with like geopolitical wartime stuff. It's actually really entertaining. I had never really watched this guy until I saw Ember Paradox react to him, and I was like, ah, this dude's actually kind of like super fucking funny and knowledgeable. It's a good way to consume the current news. Yeah, it's like 419, 430 in my area.
Sea mines out there, and I still say it's closed. Yeah, you still say it's closed, but we're in a ceasefire right now, so if one of my destroyers happens to hit a sea mine, that would probably constitute violation of the ceasefire, and I'll immediately open fire on you and your guys. I have this little hot button about my boats. You have a hot button for your boats, we know. And yet, you are sending your boats through a dangerous area, hoping that they get touched. That is a fucked up America. It is like your Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk, entering in the UFC as human. Don't punch him, he get mad. You had better hope they don't hit a sea mine, Iran. Or, he could just open the strait. I'll make you a deal. Any boat that you tell me is going into those waters to remove sea mines, I won't touch. Very funny. You destroyed all my boats.
Well, then you better get a hold of a sporting goods store and go get yourself a kayak and go out there and clean up those fucking sea mines, Aladdin.
Wait, America, so let me get this straight. Iran closes the Strait of Hormuz, and then, agreeably, they extort money from companies to try and rebuild their infrastructure, which you and Israel have destroyed. Well, not infrastructure, just the military equipment mostly. Had a few oopsie daisies, but it's war. Am I getting that part correct? Yes, and it's a shitty situation because they only had to attack like 1 or 2 boats, and everyone else just stopped. So yeah, they shut down the strait and started extorting money from people, which I have a problem with. So your solution is to seize it from them, which I agree with, and anyone who pays that toll will be stopped by you. Yeah. How does that make you any better?
Indoor plumbing, ICBMs, space program, proper actual stealth fifth-gen fighters, leading medical technologies, clean water, household income, economy. I mean, there's all sorts of things. Are you looking for something specific?
This is the global equivalent of saying, look at all this good shit I do, so you can ignore the bad shit. Who do you think we learned it from? All those war crimes weren't on the Geneva checklist when we did them, okay? I am innocent here. Speaking of war crimes, and I'm covering this because I had some Australian followers reach out to me, and this is being almost not mentioned in the United States because of everything else going on. Australia? Yeah, so then I punched that kangaroo in the face. Told him, you never get near one of my dogs again, mate. What you want? I was looking for a good quip, and I've actually seen Australians punch kangaroos, so that's what I went with. Only reason we don't punch kangaroos here is because they don't live here. I believe you.
Punch gators instead. We punch
okay,
gators.
Australia. So you arrested a war hero for war crimes? No, yeah, mate. He's an SAS guy. He even has the Victoria Cross. His name's Ben Robert Smith. He's been charged with 5 war crime murder. Apparently for things he did 2009 to 2012. It was a big lawsuit against a bunch of news agencies, and when that got settled, we had reasonable suspicion that some of the things they said were true. So we looked into him, and now he's been charged. Has he tried saying sorry? No, these ones were on the Geneva list, supposedly. But what the 5? For what did he allegedly do? Well, apparently when he was in Afghanistan, there was some unarmed individuals who were no threat during that time, and they killed him. That's what they allege anyways.
Ah, damn, at least from 30,000 feet I get plausible deniability. Sometimes I close my eyes when I drop bombs.
I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to understand as much about this situation as I possibly can, and it's easy to look at it at surface level and say, hey, yeah, it's wrong, he killed unarmed people. However, it's usually never that clear, especially in war. Oh, shit. You're supposed to pick Canada, mate. Yeah, that one might have been one I added to the list there, bud. Sorry. Of course, the Imperial Western world were just killing random civilians here in Afghanistan.
I said I had my eyes closed.
Well, I mean, y'all wear fucking robes and shit. Kind of hard to tell what you got on you.
How many times in the 20 years that I was over there?
They act like they don't use, like, fucking suicide tactics and shit. Like, dude, I wouldn't trust one of y'all within, like, fucking 30 feet of me. Like, shit. Like, dead ass. If I was over there and there was a bunch of people in fucking robes and scarves and shit, like, Durka at me, and I had no fucking idea what they had on them, you're not coming near me. And if you kept coming near me after I kept telling you not to, you're gonna get shot. Like, I'm not dying. Fuck you.
Did the Taliban ever wear uniforms? Were the Taliban, during any point of the fighting in Afghanistan, ever identify themselves as combatants so that they could be properly engaged? Or did they just hide amongst the population? I want to say, we wouldn't have even been there had you not, asked for help, America. But we're always on your team. Are you saying you guys will extradite him to the United States? Because I could always use good shooters. America, he's being charged with war crimes. Yeah, but that's what makes us the good guys. It is because even when we win all the combat engagements, if we don't do it by the rules, we charge our own people. Name an aggressor nation that does that. Yeah, mate, it's a big deal down here. There's veterans turning in their medals. They're like, I don't want to support an organization that would prosecute somebody for something like this. And to be fair, when we were there, it was very simple for them to be a combatant until they started losing. And then they would just drop their shit on the ground and I'm not a combatant all of a sudden. The Gaza playbook. I wouldn't say that. Plus, you were way more heavy-handed than I was. It's more just the insurgency playbook.
I just think it's so damn wild, man. Like, we are so good at warfare, right? That we just kicked their ass for 20 years, and then they took back over because they all hid in Pakistan like a bunch of, wusses. And then we come back and we're like, you know what? We should punish our guys who may not have followed the rules. God, that's like beating somebody so bad in a fight. You go back home and you're like, I should stab myself in the leg. I feel bad.
Oh, am I getting to finish this episode? Let me see. I gotta follow the buff standard. So something profound, something based, and then a joke. Profound. War is the culmination of two teams. The winners and the dead. There's no use in trying to make it better. The more awful it is, the sooner it's over. Something based. Brandon Herrera for District 23. And a joke. Russian tactics, equipment, and the looseness of his mother.
I disagree about the looseness. That thing's grippy like the retarded kid on the class hamster.
You shut up your mouth.
God damn.
Crazy info.
Shit's grippy like the retarded kid on the class hamster. Fuck.
From the new patch, as it appears that not only does Anduin not plan to return back to the throne, but he seems to be gathering enough strength to finally abdicate as the High King. Now, Australian, the previous ruler, has abandoned his post and again is currently leading the alliance. What is the future of the faction? I mean, if Anduin doesn't plan to rule and Gan agreement is ancient, is the alliance about to get a new council? So far, based on how useful the Horde
I say this all the time. They're gonna put that fucking Black Lothar chick as like High King of the Alliance because Blizzard is gay and fucking dumb. Like, I'm calling it. I've been calling it. Mark my words. Fucking Farron Lothar is going to like either marry Anduin and become like High Queen of the fucking Alliance, or Anduin's gonna die and be like, "You have the Lothar bloodline. Only you can lead the Alliance," and then that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be gay as fuck.
the council is in Quarter Last, we can see how efficient the council is. However, could another character come to lead the alliance? A character like Velen or maybe Jaina, or
motherfucker just say the Horde Alliance was, or the Horde Council was fucking efficient? Bro, like literally it's a council of councils. It's so fucking stupid. Each race has its own council, and then there's representatives of those council that make up the Horde Council. They can't get shit done because none of the councils agree on anything to fucking do.
is this just a red herring and Anduin will ultimately return? So far the leadership of the alliance is uncertain. It seems like we're at the dawn of yet another council. So who is going to be the High King of the alliance, and will there even be a High King?
What's up, Amtrue? What's up?
Out, there is so much to catch up to, and Rested XP currently has the most up-to-date and
my whole chat is just members, bro. That's fucking so cool to see.
Outs, farming spots, achievements, dailies, you name it. You can get everything done so much more efficiently for a one-time fee. They've got everything for hardcore and classic as well, and best of all, if you use my link below, you will get 10% off your order immediately. So check out Rested XP. So this entire alliance leadership has actually been a mess for a while now, and I've covered this since the Shadowlands. I mean, Anduin took over the throne, and then he was literally taken away into the fake Shadowlands by the Kyrian. He became something like a scuffed artist, and ultimately Tyrellian came to rule in his stead. Then
Anduin barely got to be king, and Anduin was a very cool character at first. Like, even like in Warlords of Draenor, when they like first started laying out his path, and then everything through Legion and Battle for Azeroth, Anduin was a really good leader. I liked Anduin a lot.
Anduin was actually missing for a few years. We didn't even know where he was, and it was Tyrellian ruling until Anduin returned just before the War Within, where he was actually hiding from Tyrellian, and only as the prequel to Midnight began.
Now, you remember, a lot of people have given gift subs, so like almost like half the population of my fucking subscribership are members right now.
That currently it is actually Gan Greymane that is leading the alliance, while Tyrellian also abdicated to follow and lead the army of the light in Quarter Last. Now, in the new book, as the prequel to Midnight, we've learned that Tyrellian was not in fact a good leader, and while he was a good and an accomplished general, he just didn't have what it takes for like the sophistication of the politics. He rubbed a lot of people the wrong way in Stormwind and wasn't very well liked, and realistically, we've also known, like we've always known, that he was not going to be a permanent leader of the alliance.
Tyrellian's thing is that he's lived a different life. Like, he originally was human and was a paladin, and was an Alliance hero. He does have a lot of respect, like, you know, garnered for all the things that he's done in his life. But, you know, he went through the Dark Portal in Warcraft 2. He chased the Horde onto Outland, and they lived on Outland for several years before Outland was inevitably destroyed. And the only thing that saved them was going through essentially this metamorphal change, becoming part of the Army of Light, which is like this intergalactic... I don't even want to call them paladins, because it's not really like a faith-based order. It's like a energy-based order. They feed off of light energy. They essentially work the same as paladins, but they're like intergalactic fucking space ranger paladins. It's a really cool concept, but this dude's been living multiple lifetimes in a short span. His headspace and his temperance are way different than what they used to be. He is a good general and a good combatant. He's just not a good leader, because his eons of life have made him really jaded and crass.
He's also from a completely different kingdom, as this guy is a Lordaeron noble. While Lordaeron and Stormwind were allied on an occasion, they're not exactly that well connected, so technically he was always just like a foreign ruler in Stormwind. Now, as the War Within stuff happened and Anduin got through his troubles, he returned to Stormwind, but decided to actually go help in Quatalas once again, leaving the Alliance this time to Gen Greymane. However, as Vilnius was recently taken, I don't think Gen is set to become the main Alliance leader, as he's pretty old and he's also from a foreign northern kingdom.
I mean, Gen Greymane would be a really logical choice to be the next High King of the Alliance. He was king of his own kingdom, but he just recently passed the mantle to his daughter. So, like, he is free to do whatever he needs to do, but, like, I think he does just kind of, like, want to retire. He is old. He's been around since he was old in Warcraft 3, right? Like on the onset of the Scourge and, you know, Arthas doing his thing. He was part of the original Alliance before it fractured, like after Warcraft 3, and was reconstituted into what we know it today. He's like Warcraft Trump, bro. He built a wall, made Gilneas great again, and then subsequently fucked it up in the same term. He would be a cool leader, but I think he's just kind of on his way out, because Blizzard's trying to get rid of all the strong male fucking representation of Warcraft. I've been noticing a pattern for like the longest time. All of the racial leaders and all the fucking factional leaders to all just be replaced. They're being replaced by gays or women. It's mostly just women, though.
Now, personally, I was actually expecting that Anduin was about to return very soon, but something absolutely crazy just happened in 12.0.5 with the end of the entire Sunwell situation, the Dawnwell, and the talks we got. In particular, we got a dialogue between Anduin and Velen talking about Stormwind, and also that famous vision you may remember from back in the day when Anduin was about to lead the Army of the Light against the Void, which is pretty much happening right now. However, in the vision, he was actually an old man, so this was like a distant vision. In a way, they kind of confirmed that it might not be a canon vision, and that Velen sees multiple visions for Anduin, which I gotta admit is kind of strange for a light user, as so far as we know the light is essentially all about a singular vision, but I digress. Anduin kind of says that future Velen saw from him may not be true, but Velen says regardless in all the visions that he has, Anduin is not going to remain idle for long, which of course is quite an open-ended statement. Either he's gonna lead like the Army of the Light, or he may not be a king because he would kind of have to sit in Stormwind, or I don't know, maybe the Alliance is going to be at war, so he's gonna have to do a lot of things. However, Anduin has something really interesting to say. He says, the Light called upon me, yes, but I'm no great king, no true hero. I still can't even bring myself to abdicate the throne I don't deserve. Now this, I gotta admit, kind of came out of nowhere, and right now, while it is not confirmed that Anduin is going to abdicate, it is strongly leaning towards the possibility that it will happen. Technically, he has been missing from the throne for 5+ years, and realistically, he has been a ruler for a less amount of time than he actually ruled, but until recently, it was kind of framed that this was just a break until he gets himself together. However, I gotta admit, it was suspicious already that he didn't come back to the throne near the War Within finale. Now, on the other hand, this could just be another, you know, chapter of Anduin finding himself, like how he wasn't able to use the light for years, and only recently he got it back. back as it called upon him. He may find the strength to return back as the king of the Alliance, albeit this dialogue is saying more that Anduin is looking to gather his strength to be able to abdicate and give the throne to someone else. Which brings us to the question, if Anduin is not planning to return back to the throne, then who exactly is going to lead the Alliance? The unfortunate, most likely answer to me is that Blizzard is going to go with yet another council route for like the 11th time, which I do think is pretty annoying from the storytelling perspective. I mean, right now the Alliance is technically led by the High King, who makes all the decisions, but the High King is absent, so Lord Commander is ruling, who is also absent, and then Gen is ruling in his stead. But technically, the Alliance is ruled by a king. The Horde, on the other hand, no longer has a war chief, and he's been ruled by a council for a while now, and, well, based on Midnight and the fact that they're just completely useless and not helping at all to one of their core allies in times of need, it just goes to show how great councils are. Let's call in the Desolate Council, the Forsaken, to make a decision to present to the 12 other members. Do you know that the Horde currently has 13 leaders? They all have a vote, so by the time the council gets their decision for one, and then all 13 leaders meet and then get their decision together, the Void already damage quota lost significantly. So if they're going to go the same route for the Alliance, I just don't think that it's going to be that great of an idea. The Alliance already has one council, the Council of Three Hammers, but if they soon start doing the same thing, I don't think it is going to be...
The Council of Three Hammers has like literally nothing to do with like the overarching rulership of the Alliance. The Council of Three Hammers is like an internal dwarf thing, right? It's how dwarfs handle their own internal shit. It has nothing to do with the Alliance. I guess at this point it's Myra Thracian, who is Magni Braunbeard's daughter, who is like the High King of the fucking dwarves at this point and the leader of the Council of the Three Hammers. She makes all the fucking decisions, essentially. That has nothing to do with the Alliance ruling.
And frankly, it is also going to be a little bit boring. It might just be my opinion, but I just don't think the council is that exciting in a game like World of Warcraft. Also, singular leaders are not technically bad, it just kind of depends who the leader is. I mean, Troll that created a Horde did a pretty great job, as well as Vol'jin, while some leaders like Garrosh went crazy. I think the better idea, honestly, would be to just kind of vote for the correct leader. One of the problems for the Alliance, though, is that I just don't think there is currently a character that has the legitimacy and the aura to become a new High King. I mean, technically, Terrellian has gone already, and he wasn't that great. Gian Greymane is the leader of Gilneas, also a foreign leader, not from Stormwind, that he's super old. The most prominent member of the Alliance leadership is Velen, that is like ancient, but he isn't really a leader of Stormwind. But with everything in the air, who knows if the Stormwind leader will be the leader of the Alliance, or whether Stormwind is just going to become like the leader of the humans as yet another like human council. But we don't really have a member as prominent. Maybe Jaina, that is pretty well established in the lore, but she also had a...
Jaina rules her own fucking kingdom, bro.
Anduin has no children, and he's the only one with the legitimacy, as his family has ruled Stormwind for ages. This could just be a storyline to get us to be uncertain for a bit until Anduin gathers himself to get back on the throne. But if he doesn't, and as I said, I don't think there will be a really satisfactory decision that they can really do as an alternative to Anduin being High King either, and most likely the Alliance is also going to get a council, meaning it will be ruled just like the Horde. Or
bro, there was this theory floating around like way back in the day that Anduin was actually like the bastard child of fucking Arthas and Jaina. In the books, right, in some of the Warcraft books, Arthas and Jaina had like an actual like relationship. They were dating, they were seeing each other, they were gonna marry each other. They diddled a couple times. They never really like state explicitly that Jaina got pregnant, but like there was like loose speculation to believe that they had a kid out of wedlock, and asked Varian Wrynn and his wife to adopt them so they could live like a somewhat normal life. And Varian Wrynn was Arthas's homeboy. Like, they were best friends as little kids, like during the whole like original Warcraft campaign when the orcs sacked Stormwind, and Anduin Lothar, which is the guy who's Anduin's named after, saved them and took them out to fucking Lordaeron, and they created the Council of Lordaeron, and then eventually the Alliance once they got all the humans together and in on it. But yeah, like they grew up together, they were homies, they were best friends, so it makes a lot of sense for them to do them that solid. I thought it was going to be funny if they actually turned out to be son. He's the heir to the throne of Lordaeron in that situation, right? Lordaeron is a fallen kingdom. Lordaeron is gone. Lordaeron doesn't exist anymore because it was destroyed by the plague and the scourge and Arthas himself. He would be heir to that kingdom by blood, but by patronage, he would be heir to the kingdom of Stormwind. And that's how you would get like one human kingdom again, because like none of these human kingdoms are actually like unified the way they used to be, like way back in the deep lore, like back in the Stromgarde days and stuff. So like they were gonna go on that storyline. It would have been really cool to have him like discover his actual bloodline lineage of being like the last son of Lordaeron, and then retake Lordaeron like he did in Battle of Azeroth. They sacked Lordaeron and claimed it for the Alliance, but then like just gave it back to the undead for some reason. It was stupid. But yeah, like they could have gone with that. Gin Greymane would have fell like right under his banner, because Greymane loves Anduin. They would have just unified all the human kingdoms. Thoros Trollbane would have came back in Legion, and Trollbane would have been like, oh yeah, badass, let's go. And they would have just rebuilt the expansive human empire that used to be in the Northern Kingdoms. It would have been great. Or Eastern Kingdoms, my bad.
A character like Velen or Jaina might take over the Alliance, as by the way things are going, I don't think Tyrellian is planning to return back to the throne. The only last remaining possibility is Gin Greymane continuing to rule Stormwind, but as I said, to me, this always seemed kind of like a temporary decision, especially as his own kingdom has recently returned. I mean, I know his daughter is leading it right now as the Queen of Delneas, so if he's not leading his own kingdom that he has led all his life, I don't think he plans to lead the entire Alliance, as he's probably in like his 70s or maybe even 80s by now, as far as we know. However, times are definitely uncertain for the Alliance. Thanks for watching. Check out how for some reason it was the world soul that summoned the Light Army by clicking on the screen, and subscribe to my brand new Witcher lore channel that I recently opened by clicking on the screen as well. See you next time.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And of course, here's the meme of the day, brought to you by 5mind.com. Well, it appears, my friends, we've got some more paper tiger activities going on here in this Iran situation. Once again, it's freaking Groundhog Day. All the doomsayers and naysayers and Trump doubters once again have egg on their face. I guess it's some sort of a new skincare routine, or possibly just a humiliation ritual. And now you might think this video is redundant because it's the second Iran video of the day. I'm recording this on Monday, of course. You guys are going to see it on Tuesday. But no, this video is totally justified because the information is moving fast. I mean, this situation is moving fast as you could possibly imagine. Trump's blockade went on at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's now 2:30 p.m. And already it appears as though the Iranians are back at the table. You know, I think at this point they're probably coming to terms with their situation. Mr. Galibaf here, the Speaker of the Iranian Parliament, he was putting his chest out, warning of economic chaos in America. We will show you, we will teach you. Enjoy $7,000 barrels of oil. And well, I guess they woke up this morning to the markets not exactly reacting in the way that they were hoping for. They woke up this morning maybe finally realizing how completely insignificant they are. It's very clear that their strategy of global trade chaos simply isn't working. Let me update you guys on everything that's going on here. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so the report's already in. Iranian regime is reportedly in talks with the Trump administration as the Strait blockade begins. This was reported around 1 p.m.
The talks here in Islamabad over the weekend were the highest level talks between the U.S. and Iran in nearly 5 decades. And now President Trump upping the ante with this blockade of all Iranian ports. The president was just asked, what was the biggest sticking point here this weekend?
It was over nuclear, very similar, yeah, very good. I guess you're listening. It's over the fact that they will never have a nuclear weapon.
A blockade would open up any ship, including tankers carrying Iranian oil, to be potentially seized by the U.S. Navy. Now, it's not clear when or where the negotiations will resume. President Trump just said Iran has called and wants to continue negotiating. And one more point about the blockade, Sandra, it's not clear what the rules of engagement will be if any vessels are caught breaking the blockade or trying to slip through.
And so look, you know, rhetoric is cool and all. I know all the people who continuously are making these arguments that Iran has Donald Trump by the balls. They talk a big talk on X. They're certainly a very loud, vocal minority, I'll tell you that much, in the Iranian regime.
I think it was pretty clear when he said he was just gonna fuck up any ship that tried to break the fucking blockade.
is always releasing these like very scary sounding headlines and statements, but talk is cheap, my friends. And at this point, I mean, considering all the threats, you'd expect that Iran would have made a move by now, but instead my perception is I believe they're totally checkmated. And I think that's going to be increasingly the case. I mean, it's not like you can do much militarily once your oil-dependent economic engine is totally shut down. It's kind of hard to fund your proxy militia groups when the money's running dry and you've got no more influence or ability to intimidate the region. And that appears to be exactly what's going on here. We're getting our first reports that the blockade is in fact working. At least 2 tankers have already been turned away. As you can see here on the charts, these oil tankers are officially stopped in their tracks, and now this creates a very tough situation for the Iranian regime, while the reporting was indicating that, well, they have a deal with China, and they're allowing oil to pass through the Strait of Hormuz for China specifically and other nations, just not American-linked ships. Well, that's now in question. Those ships are now being blocked. They're trying to reroute some of this traffic, I believe, on land, but you just can't move the same kind of capacity, and it's not as economically viable. They don't have enough trucks to move the amount of oil that China needs, and so this creates another point of pressure where the cratering Chinese economy is now getting the short end of the stick. I mean, seriously getting the short end of the stick. That's going to create even more diplomatic pressure on the Iranian regime to stop their futile efforts of resistance. And really, I think at this point, I mean, how else can you describe this? It's really a futile effort. This is what I think most people are starting to gather at this point. This is why markets are surging. I mean, today was supposed to be a day of economic catastrophe. The S&P 500 is up 0.5 point as I'm recording this video, of course. I mean, maybe something can change, but markets across the board are all green. I'm following them all right here on my second screen. The Iranian response to Trump's blockade has been frankly pathetic. They've done absolutely nothing. All I've seen, I mean, this is apparently their big campaign, releasing stuff like this from their consulate general accounts on X. Red bees of the Persian Gulf. Yeah, the fast missile boats are warming up. Funny how Trump kept claiming Iran's navy was finished. Now they're about to find out how a swarm can pin you down real quick. Oh no, Iran's fast missile boats. I mean, what is this? Little mosquito speedboats? What do they think they're gonna do? They've got 4 little missiles, it appears, on each boat. Not to mention these boats will instantly get pinged on radar, totally vaporized and sunk to the bottom of the Persian Gulf. This is nothing. I mean, it's nothing. Let's just clearly put it into perspective.
Or preventing any ships from getting in or out of Iranian ports on the Strait of Hormuz, far in the distance on the Persian Gulf behind me. Now, taking a look at U.S. military assets here in the Middle East right now, roughly 18 different ships across the region, including the USS Gerald Ford, which is back in the Mediterranean Sea just south of Cyprus. Now, over the weekend, CENTCOM says for the first time since this war began, 2 U.S. destroyers entered the Hormuz Strait. The U.S. ships are working to clear any mines along with the help of underwater drones.
Just explaining it visually, you've got the American Navy that's now completely swarming the Strait of Hormuz in the Persian Gulf, and the response from Iran is these little mosquitoes. I mean, just flick them off. These boats won't even be able to get close to an American vessel. They could send 10,000 of them, and I don't think they'd accomplish anything. And obviously, if we wanted, we could probably locate them and completely annihilate their stockpile. You know, it's obviously not working. Their backs are against the wall. Like I've been saying, Trump clearly has them dead to rights. It's been, you know, I was about to say 24 hours, but since the blockade started, it maybe took 3 hours and the reports already surfaced that Iranian negotiators had already made a phone call to the White House. You know, the news keeps coming in and all of it is
I don't think negotiation should really be an option anymore, man. I really don't. Like, they use negotiation as kind of like a stall. They pretend to want to make a deal, but then they just do whatever they want, and then we okay, well, guess we'll just try to make another deal. Like, it's fucking retarded. Just take them out, fucking destroy them.
Regime is just not having the economic impact that they were hoping for here. Here's actually an interesting chart to kind of put that into clear perspective. This is Saudi Arabia's Red Sea terminal exports. There was a little bit of a dip in early April, but they're right back to roughly 6 million barrels a day. We got this chart over here as well, showing U.S. crude once again under $100 a barrel. The threat from Mr. Galibaf and these other Iranian officials was that U.S. crude was going to spike to over $200 a barrel. The American economy was going to collapse on the back of that. But the worst we've seen is like momentary little blips, little spikes above 110. Little moments above $100 a barrel, and that, my friends, is not nearly close enough to have an effect on the American economy. And actually, in some kind of twisted ways, it might actually benefit the American economy at this point, considering how many oil supertankers are headed towards the Gulf of America.
In effect, for nearly 2 hours now, A ship tracking firm reports 121 empty oil tankers are making their way to the United States of America. 68 of those 121 vessels are very large crude carriers capable of carrying 2 million barrels apiece. President Trump has urged countries squeezed by Iran's disruption of the Strait of Hormuz to turn to American energy supplies instead. Well, it would appear perhaps they are obliging him. They are listening to Trump. The president
there's been just a steady string of fucking empty tankers coming to fill up in American oil. As much as I was bitching about the gas prices earlier, like, shit's gonna go down. Like, there's no real reason for the prices to be that high unless the individual store owners or corporate entities are just being greedy and price gouging, and that's illegal, and that'll be handled in its own fucking way.
China can send their ships to the U.S. China can send their ships to Venezuela, while also saying that empty oil-carrying ships from many nations are all headed to the U.S. to load up.
We went through quite the emotional roller coaster, which is expected anytime Trump does anything. Now, I'm not going to say it absolutely, but it does appear as though most of that was just noise. I think Trump's going to get the last laugh, and I think a lot of people are going to end up looking pretty foolish. In fact, I'd say some people might even look more foolish than the Iranian officials who clearly are attempting to blow smoke up our ass. Anyways, that's what I got. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Wait, what? What? No more copyright strikes. What the hell? All right, let's see this.
On March 25th, 2026, the Supreme Court unanimously ruled that Cox Communications, an ISP that knowingly lets subscribers pirate music for years, is not liable for
What is Cox? What is that? Cox Communication?
contributory copyright infringement. Not because
I've never seen Cox before, so I don't really know much about it.
Cox well, it didn't. Cox maintained a 13-strike policy the district court called an elaborate sham. Internal emails showed a company culture summarized by one employee's blunt notation, DMCA equals reactivate. Cox blacklisted an entire copyright enforcement company to avoid processing infringement notices. It was, by any reasonable measure, a bad actor. And the Supreme Court still said that's not enough.
Damn.
Cox Communication versus Sony Music Entertainment held that providing a general purpose service with knowledge that some users will infringe copyright is not contributory infringement. Period. Liability requires something more, either active inducement of infringement or providing a service that is designed for infringement and lacks substantial lawful uses.
So are a ton of people talking about this?
Internet access is neither. The court dismantled the knowledge plus material contribution framework that lower courts had applied for over 50 years and replaced it with a two-track test that general purpose platforms will almost never fail. This is a case about an ISP, but its most important consequences are for you and YouTube. Why YouTube's 3 strikes policy exists and why the reason just evaporated.
Oh shit.
YouTube's 3-strike copyright system is not a product of altruism or corporate responsibility. It is a compliance mechanism built to satisfy a single...
Yeah, I figured this would have to do with, like, Warner Cable and all that shit, Warner Broadcasting.
Do the DMCA. It's like, dude, it's way too old. It's been forever, guys. Like, we need to, like, actually figure this out. This is ridiculous.
17 USC Section 512I, which conditions the DMCA safe harbor on having a policy that provides...
I think anything posted on the internet, like outside of a paywall, should be free and fair use.
Who are repeat infringers. The logic was straightforward. Without DMCA safe harbor, YouTube faces secondary copyright liability for the content its users upload. To keep the safe harbor, YouTube must terminate repeat infringers. To demonstrate it terminates repeat infringers, YouTube built the 3-strike system. 3 copyright strikes in 90 days, and your channel is permanently deleted, along with every video you ever uploaded and every subscriber you ever earned. Before Cox, this was load-bearing architecture. The DMCA safe harbor was the wall between YouTube and potentially ruinous copyright lawsuits. The 3-strike policy was a brick that held up that wall. Lose that safe harbor, face the lawsuits. Simple. Yep. Cox changed the equation. If general purpose platforms cannot face contributory copyright liability regardless of their knowledge of user infringement, and YouTube is unquestionably a general purpose platform, then the underlying threat that made 3 strikes necessary has diminished significantly. The DMCA safe harbor is still valuable to YouTube because YouTube hosts content and faces potential direct infringement claims.
Yep.
But the contributory liability sword that hung over the platform's head, the Supreme Court just sheathed it. Cox's own attorney conceded at oral argument that after this ruling, the safe harbor provision wouldn't do anything at all for conduit ISPs. For hosting platforms like YouTube, the safe harbor still matters, but it matters less. And the 3-strike policy that was built to protect it, YouTube now has room to rethink it from the ground up. The human cost of 3 strikes. To understand why this matters, you have to understand what the current system does to real people. A YouTube creator who receives 3 copyright strikes in the 90-day window loses everything. Not just the disputed video, the entire channel. Every video, every subscriber, every comment, every community post, years of work, deleted. And YouTube bans the creator from starting a new channel. For full-time creators whose livelihoods depend on their channels, a 3rd strike is a professional death sentence.
Also, it's also true that this happens completely like bullshit. Like there are people that will DMCA you and shit and like try to take your money for like no reason. It's so annoying.
The U.S. Copyright Office's own 2020 Section 512 study found the notice and takedown system unbalanced, tilted towards right holders at the expense of users with legitimate fair use claims. Content is removed before any fair use analysis. Counter notifications take 10 to 14 business days, during which the content stays down, and the creator lives under the threat that a wrong guess about fair use or a bad faith claim by a rights holder could end their career. The chilling effect is real and pervasive. Creators self-censor. They avoid incorporating copyrighted material even when their use is clearly transformative. Commentary, criticism, education, parody.
That's what I do.
Video essayists
All
skip visual references. Music commentators avoid playing the songs they're analyzing. Creators who cover news, law, or pop culture walk on eggshells around copyrighted clips, even when their use falls squarely within fair use. The system punishes risk-taking.
Dude, that like monkey picture in the background is like kind of scary. It's kind of freaky, man.
And in a creative economy, risk-taking is the whole point. Content ID, YouTube's automated fingerprinting system, handles 98 to 99% of copyright management on the platform, entirely outside the DMCA strike framework. Content ID scans every upload against over 50 million reference files and lets rights holders choose to monetize, track, or block. About 90% choose to monetize. Content ID claims don't generate copyright strikes, they direct revenue. The system that actually manages copyright on YouTube is not the 3-strike system. The 3-strike system is a compliance artifact layered on top of it.
I see. Okay.
What YouTube could actually do now. Cox doesn't force YouTube to change anything, but it removes the legal risk that prevented the change. Here's what a reformed copyright strike system could look like. This is not a fantasy, but a reasonable policy that would survive legal scrutiny under...
I feel like they should do it though, just to protect content creators. Like, to be honest, like it's so scary. It's bad for the confidence of content creators. It's terrible.
The new standard. Raise the strike threshold. 3 strikes in 90 days is an extraordinarily unforgiving system for a platform where creators publish multiple videos per week and copyright law is genuinely ambiguous. A 5-strike or even 7-strike system would give creators meaningful breathing room while still allowing YouTube to terminate persistent, deliberate infringers.
Yep.
The statute requires only that the policy provide for termination in appropriate circumstances. It does not prescribe a number. Courts have accepted policies far more lenient than YouTube's current one. In Capitol Records v. Vimeo, the court found Vimeo's policy reasonable even though it treated multiple notices arriving within a 3-day window as one incident. Reduce the current strike window. The current 90-day window means a creator who receives 2 strikes in January starts each new video in February knowing a single additional claim, even a frivolous one.
It would work yeah, if it was like a week or something against like those creators that just keep uploading. Because what happens is there's people that are obvious copyright infringers, and they just upload content, basically like a ton of it at one time. So it would work in those cases.
Will destroy their channel. Reducing the window to 30 days would
They can retroactively apply them, so they can hit you with 3 at the same minute. Yeah, that's what happened to me.
reduce the pressure without eliminating accountability. It would also align better with the reality that copyright disputes are slow.
I got hit by 3 of them retroactively at one time.
Require fair use screening before a strike issues. This is the most consequential reform.
Which is why I don't have a VODs channel, by the way.
The hardest to implement. Under the current system, a DMCA takedown request generates a strike immediately. Fair use is only considered after the fact if the creator files a counter notification. This is backwards. The Ninth Circuit held in Lentz v. Universal Music that rights holders must consider fair use before sending a takedown notice, but there's no enforcement mechanism, and rights holders routinely ignore this obligation. YouTube could build one. Before a formal strike issues, YouTube could flag the claim for a fair use review, automated or human, and withhold the strike if the use appears transformative.
No, shit like this is complicated and need human hands.
It employs thousands of content moderators and has sophisticated content analysis tools.
Yeah, they can like.
You could separate the content ID and the strike system entirely. Content.
It's like they could maybe use AI, but like I guess that would be preferable. It'd still be kind of ass, but it'd be preferable to just like instantly taking things
ID
down.
claims already don't generate strikes, but the two systems interact in ways that create confusion and fear. A bright line separation with clear communication to creators that automated content ID matches can never lead to a channel termination would reduce the chilling effect significantly. You could adopt neutral third-party dispute resolution. PEX has already partnered with WIPO's Arbitration and Mediation Center to provide exactly this for copyright disputes. YouTube could integrate a similar system, replacing the current framework where the accusing rights holder effectively decides the outcome. A neutral arbiter, considering both the claims and the fair use defense before a strike is confirmed, would be a structural improvement over the status quo. None of these reforms would violate Section 512I. The statute requires a policy that terminates repeat infringers in appropriate circumstances, not necessarily a 3-strike policy or a
You know what I got struck on? I got struck on fucking don't watch videos from Germans, is what I'll say.
90-day window or immediate termination upon a third complaint. Courts have consistently held that reasonable implementation is a
YouTube's moderation is just awful in general. It really is.
Policy didn't satisfy Section 512I. The contributory liability exposure that made the safe harbor essential has been dramatic.
Germany's the worst offender. Yeah, like I was watching a video, like a German cooking video, and I was like actually commentating on the whole thing. And then I just got triple fucking nuked at one time.
Reduced. What this could mean for content creation? If YouTube moved in this direction, the effects would ripple across the entire creator economy. YouTube is the platform.
I got fucking alpha strike, freaking triple heavy attack, fight or flighted. It was awful.
Platform that sets the standard. Its copyright policies influence how every other platform structures its own systems. TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. A more forgiving strike system would unlock categories of content that are currently too risky to produce at scale. Long-form video essays that analyze copyrighted films, music, and art. The kind of content that is almost always fair use but frequently triggers claims, would become safer to create. Music commentary and reaction content, which currently operates in a gray zone where a single aggressive rights holder can threaten a creator's entire career, would have more room to breathe. News commentary that incorporates copyrighted footage, a practice protected by fair use but routinely flagged by automated systems, would carry less existential risk. The broader effect would be a shift in creative incentives. The current system rewards creators who avoid copyrighted material entirely, who make content in a vacuum, disconnected from the broader culture they're commenting on.
Yep.
A reformed system would reward creators who engage with copyrighted works in transformative ways, exactly the kind of creative output that copyright's fair use doctrine is designed to protect.
Exactly.
The law already says
that's the problem, is that the DMCA doesn't even do its fucking purpose. Like the whole point of it was to protect creativity while also protecting rights holders. It doesn't fucking do any of that shit. It's just a bunch of people abusing it.
Is
left
legal.
and right. It's
the platform's
ridiculous.
enforcement system just hasn't caught up.
I know, Kick. I'll look at it at the end of the
There's a
video.
reasonable counter-argument. Rights holders worry that relaxed enforcement will increase piracy and erode the revenue stream.
I think it would be funny for her to cover Jeremy from The Quartering. His fucking abuse of the copyright system because somebody criticized him is fucking retarded. He claims to be like right wing fucking but he's a liberal cuck bitch, bro. Like we don't behave like that. We don't claim you, bro. Like it's a gay way to be.
Streams that fund creative work in the first place. This concern's not frivolous. The Content ID monetization system generates billions of dollars for rights holders annually, and it depends on a credible enforcement backdrop. But the counter-argument has limits. Content ID handles...
Actually, this is relevant, so I'll read it. Sojan, thank you for the 500. Thank you so much. I worked for a major platform's copyright team for 8 years. It's uber scuffed behind the scenes and only getting worse. They'll drag their feet 100%. It's so annoying, man. Like...
the vast majority.
Yeah, I really used to enjoy his content like at first, but he's gotten so gay over like the past like fucking couple years, man.
Doesn't mean abandoning copyright enforcement. It means calibrating enforcement to distinguish between piracy and fair use, between bad actors and good faith actors. The time is now. As of mid-April 2026, no major platform has publicly announced any policy changes in response to Cox. The decision is 2 weeks old, but the legal landscape has shifted beneath the existing architecture, and the platforms know it. 2 days after Cox, X's lawyers told a Nashville federal court that the copyright theories in a pending music publisher's lawsuit fail as a matter of law under the new standard. Meta invoked Cox in its defense against Epidemic Sound.
So people are already
the court
using
issued
it.
a GVR order vacating a $46.7 million verdict against Grande Communications, another ISP, and the record label's $2.6 billion suit against Verizon faces the same headwinds. The content industry's litigation...
I think platforms misuse copyright protections. I think this will push creators to use AI, meaning that the legacy media creation will suffer ironically. Thank you for that, for the 500, Alberi. I need it so bad for AI. Like, seriously, guys. Like, I really need it for AI because I need ridiculous anime bullshit of like a freaking Vegeta fighting Frieren. Like, I need this kind of shit, you know? I need it bad.
Strategy
It's
against
freaking hilarious.
intermediaries built on the knowledge plus material contribution theory the court just eliminated.
It's gonna be lit.
Disarray.
It's gonna be lit.
RIAA's Mitch Glazier responded by calling on policymakers to look closely at the impact of this ruling. That's the signal. The fight moves to Congress. If platforms visibly relax enforcement before rights holders can secure legislative backup, the window for reform may be narrow. Right now, the window is open. YouTube has the legal room, the technical infrastructure, and the competitive incentive to...
Did you see Mudahar's video on the on topics of AI? Is it the one that is so fucking scary? Because it's like so overpowered that they don't want to release it to the public. You know what I hate about that, chat? You know what I hate about that? It's like, so you're telling me that these people, they think that this AI is so powerful that it's too scary to be in the hands of people, of like everyday citizens, but like, let's give it to big companies and let them use it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude.
Build a copyright system that distinguishes between pirates and creators. Cox v. Sony didn't require it, but for the first time in the platform's history, nothing in the law prevents it either. That's where things stand. I'm Leonard French, your favorite copyright attorney, and I want to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should YouTube raise the strike count? Should they require fair use review?
I think honestly, lowering the time frame is probably the better idea, because that will make it so that you can more easily get the infringers.
Before a strike lands, should they scrap the whole system and start over? Tell me. Lawful Masses runs on community support, and I'm grateful for every one of you who makes it possible. Special thanks to Evie, Ugly Grill, Tech Potato, the Blood-Soaked Survivors, and Kyle Seafring for their top-tier support. If you'd like to join them, head to patreon.com/ljfrench. One more thing. I've been building a web app that makes it dead simple to send a postcard to your congresspersons. If this ruling makes you think Congress needs to hear from creators, this is a way to do it.
Wait,
Check
what?
it out at postcardstocongress.org, and please send any feedback to support@postcardstocongress.org. Use
Wait,
coupon
do you just like pay money and then they'll make it for you?
code just $5 to send postcards to all 3 of your Congress critters for just $5. Until next time, I love you all.
Do they
Have a
actually
great
read
day.
those?
Bye.
Do they actually read those? I'll link you guys the video. Well, I mean, like, I'm hoping this actually leads to some better copyright stuff, because right now it's pretty fucked up. It's very anti-creator right now. No, which is terrible. You know, I'm gonna like restart to the beginning just for Julio, and also because I don't want the part about me loving cocks to be like in the video. I love cocks.
Absolutely trolled. Absolutely, totally, fucking unequivocally trolled. I love Julio.
Oh.
What? I'm so fucking lost right now. Wait, Moose live?
There you go.
Had Fiorio's going. Yo, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hey, Nightowl. Hey.
Oh, I didn't do that. We'll just go by vibes, man. We're going based on vibes.
You stream much longer? I'm gonna stream for another 50 minutes or so. Does that answer your question? Oh, that was good. Oh, that was a good fucking crap.
Alright, deploy. Hop in on Mummy. Fuck him up. Hit him with likes. Hit him with comments.
Came in, asked the question, got an answer, and didn't answer back. Fucking. I guess he does type pretty slow, so he's excused. Get raided, idiot. Thank you for the owl raid.
Dive in.
I'm raiding too. Oh, god damn, double raid?
Alright guys, appreciate you guys stopping in. Love hanging out with you guys. It's been fun. Might come back later with some Warcraft. Really want to play now because of those videos. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for showing up. Love you guys. Here's another link. Get in there, raid the boy.
Don't owls eat moths?